Put a pink heart in the chat. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Look, I just came from brunch. I'm a little under the influence, but that's when I get on here and start speaking my truth, truth. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing okay. I haven't seen you guys in a few days, y'all. MPM. If you don't know, because I feel like I didn't even do like a y'all. I ain't do no pre-launch, no soft launch, no nothing. I just be doing shit because I'm telling you, when you have favor on your life and when you serve the God that I serve, I'm telling you, like you gotta be overthinking shit, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. I was just at brunch, y'all. Girl hiding from the kids. And hold on, y'all. Mm, y'all can still see me on here. I don't be promoting no brands. I do got a code with Javi though. But no, I was just thinking about y'all. I got an attitude. I've been frustrated lately. Sorry, and I'm looking up at TikTok too. So if I look crazy, sorry YouTube. Hey, how y'all doing? But yeah, like I was just thinking about how like lately, I don't know, y'all know, I feel like I touched on this, I think a week or two ago. I don't know whenever the last time I went live. Cause at this point, y'all, I just be getting on here to vent. Let me tell you now, I'm not trying to sell you shit. I'm not trying to do none of that. Okay. If you want to learn about affiliate marketing, digital marketing, if you want to learn a system and the structure, baby, the link is in the bio. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. I ain't trying to sell y'all nothing. Okay. I literally just get on here to vent because I was thinking about this and I be like, I don't know, like I just feel like we are such in a state of y'all, everybody and their mama want to look like they got money, but you don't want to do the work to actually get the money. And to me, I be just so confused because I'm like I really want this motherfucker money. I don't want to look like I got money. I don't give a fuck if you think I have money or not. And I think that that's where so many people are going wrong and going wrong and going wrong. And I think me as an empath, is that how you say the word? I never know how to say that shit. But me as and you know what? We're gonna do a 2-for-1 video. I'm on YouTube too. So hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we're gonna do a quick little I'm just venting, honestly, just about digital marketing. We're gonna talk about all that shit today, okay? But if I got any mamas in the room, I'm also live. Put me hard in the chat. I will be uploading this motherfucker back onto YouTube. So when y'all see a thumbnail and everything like that, yeah, it's gonna be this video, okay? But is it empath? But yeah, so I guess I'm an empath and like I care too fucking much. That is a strength and a weakness all at the motherfucking same time, y'all. Okay, I care too much, but I am a researcher. I like to know things. I really like, and I was because y'all be having it, and I encourage you all to talk to yourself and talk things out. Maybe talk to Jesus, but talk to yourself and talk things out. That's why I'm cool on like not having friends and stuff because I care too fucking much. I am too fucking invested. When you have a problem, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, and it's just best for me to just kind of like mind my business. That's why I created my community. This is why I created MPM. No, but like I just feel like in this state of when you're in this, I guess you could say I'm heavy in this space of digital marketing, affiliate marketing. If y'all don't know, I got started back in 2024, and it completely changed my life. Completely changed my life. But me and my husband, we be talking about this all the time, y'all, because it really be fucking me up. Like I did this shit and I do this shit. Don't get me wrong, definitely I'm at a point now in my life where I'm like I really don't do this shit for money. I truly do it for impact. That's why I am so inconsistent, y'all. But that'd be another reason why I be trying to motivate y'all and tell y'all that y'all can do this shit too. Because y'all, when I tell y'all I give this shit no effort, like I genuinely care, don't get me wrong, but I give this shit no effort and I make money. I was just telling y'all the other day, like from Stan Store alone, y'all, from Stan Store alone, a video that I posted 2 years still gives me affiliate money, and I literally make like $3,000 on average. It's usually about 28 to about $3,500. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying y'all, that's off of nothing. That's not me on here getting on here, going live and da da da. Like y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I try to be very transparent with y'all because that's another thing. I hate that y'all be pissing me off. Y'all really be pissing me off, and it's like I think me as an introvert slash extrovert, right? I be like, I care because I'm like, y'all are getting fucking played. Y'all so afraid. Y'all talk all this shit about I don't want to be scammed. I don't want to be scammed. I don't want to be scammed. But y'all fall for the motherfucking scam. Then it be like genuinely motherfuckers out here that's genuinely trying to help you and want to see you win and like look forward to y'all results. I see so many people, y'all. And sometimes this is why I literally don't get on social media. I get on, baby. I set my timer to engage for about 30 minutes, and that's all you getting out of me because y'all, social media, it really is the devil. It really is the motherfucking devil. If we really gonna break this shit down, this shit really is the devil. Like I think what social media was meant for, truly meant for, was for us to socialize. For us to like, I remember when Facebook first came out and shit like that. Like it's really meant for us to socialize, catch up. Oh my god, your family, your daughter had a baby. Da, da, da. Oh my god, that's what's up. But it's turned into y'all. People be wanting to lie and put on this facade, and to me, it like, and I guess for me This is why I be saying I really don't give a fuck about this shit. And but I don't mean in a bad way. Like, y'all, I got into this shit because I needed to make some money. I don't give a fuck about what you think I have. I don't give a fuck about you like me. You think I'm cute. I genuinely don't give a fuck. And a lot of y'all, that is what's holding y'all back. Y'all genuinely give a fuck way too much. And and this is just, again, I just try to get on here and be transparent with y'all again. Y'all had a whole motherfucking flight, so I'm under the influence just a little bit, but not in a bad way. Okay, can I say that on here? Okay, but no, but I say that to say, y'all, we live in this, and again, maybe because my husband is older too. I be feeling like maybe I get sometimes I get a different type of outlook on life versus, I'm a millennial. I'm 30. How old am I? I'll be 35 next. Girl, I'll be 35 next month. But nah, y'all, I really got into this shit because I needed some money. Like, I didn't give a fuck about how many followers I got out of this. I didn't give a fuck about how many. Like, I genuinely got in this shit to get some money. You know what I mean? Like, and it ended up turning into something completely different for me, right? And this is what, how you used to hear when you've been broke and you hear a motherfucker like, money ain't everything. You like, bitch, yes it is. It'll change my motherfucking life right now. Oh, if you give it to me, you know what I'm saying? But when you do start getting money, it's like, it's not. Like, I'd rather be at peace. Y'all, I'll be turning down money because my peace and that shit means more to me than this shit. I don't give a fuck about a course, an ebook. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck about social media. But at the same time, we are living in an era where, bitch, would you rather go do 60 hours at a job, or would you rather post yourself looking cute with an outfit that you was gonna wear anyway because you was going to the club and get paid for it and link a product? I'm just saying. I mean, and that's how I look at it. I think a lot of people were, and this is the thing that I've learned as a coach and as a mentor over time, like, y'all really be doing this shit for people. Y'all really be doing this shit for people. That is what's holding you back, and that is what's fucking you up, and that's what's holding you back from showing up how you need. Baby, I don't give a fuck, and y'all need to not give a fuck. That's y'all goddamn problem. And see, and what I wanted to talk about today was why you're fucking poor. And girl, listen, hear me out, okay? I don't want you to be offended by this shit because that's the problem. That's what kept me poor for so fucking long, y'all. I would be so offended about, bitch, I am not poor. I got this motherfucking Louis Vuitton. This Louis Vuitton right here. I am not poor, bitch. Bitch, poor as fuck. Didn't have nothing. And we have to get out. Y'all, are these motherfuckers paying y'all bills that y'all worried about? Are these people, setting your kids up so they don't have to worry about if something happened to you or whatever like that? No, fuck them. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I realized that. I think for me, I wish I would have realized this so much long ago. And I think that's why, again, if you know me, or if you in the digital market space, affiliate market space like that, I'd be really so grateful to God that I have a completely different mindset of these people out here. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. And I think somebody sent me a DM, and I was somewhat offended by it, but then at the same time, I was like, am I offended? Or like, basically, to paraphrase, kind of what they said was like, for you is to make as much money, and it's crazy how people be counting your pockets too. But for you to make as much money, how come you haven't grown that much? And y'all, again, when the person said that, I was like, because the bitch been stuck at 5,000 whatever on Instagram. But like, again, I give this shit no effort, y'all. I give it no effort. I literally tell my students this all the time, and this is why I be telling mamas, like, y'all can do this shit and be successful at it. Like, I give this shit no fucking effort. Baby, I got a vacuum. Oh, let me purposely put on a cute little outfit. Let me make it look like I put a little blush or something on or whatever like that and film myself and get paid for it. Again, it's not about, Sarah gonna see my video and I don't want her. Baby, I don't give a fuck. And y'all need to not give a fuck. So many people that I have mentored and I've coached, and I'm like, and again, I had kind of made a post on Threads today where I was like, it really be pissing me off, y'all. And this be the part of me where I be like, man, I want to fucking quit. Like, not want to quit, but like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I get like some people, y'all, and some of these like coaches and mentors that I know a lot of people look up to. I'm so like, that's why you should never pray for nobody else's life or want somebody like, y'all. You really got to be in your own motherfucking lane, because there were so many people that I used to look up in this space. And I'm like, man, if I ever get to that point, like, I got ideas, I'd be whatever like that. And then God allowed me to be around these people. Like, and here I am, baby, ain't got no motherfucking following and like, but bitch, I really did that. And that's why sometimes I be like, bitch, give yourself some motherfucking props, because bitch, you ain't grew at all. Bitch, I've been stuck at 5,000 followers, y'all, since I think I started. No, I'm just playing. But for real, damn near. But it's like, But again, we be so fixated on what somebody else got. We be so fixated on how this motherfucker did it, right? And you're letting that hold you back. And that was the thing that used to like throw me up, because I'm like, well, God, it got to be this way because the way old girl did it. And I'm not hating on her. Like, if she could do it, I can do it too. But you trying to take somebody else's motherfucking path. God may want you to do this shit in 3 steps. That bitch did it in 27. Do you really want to follow her way? So it's like, we got to stop looking at, y'all, how this person did it or whatever. And that's what I encourage moms inside of my community. Like, I know everybody be feeling like, course culture is dead and it's fucked up. And don't get me wrong, bitch, I've been scammed too. So I feel you, right? But that's why when I built my community, like, I was so adamant about, like, no, I don't want co-creators in this shit. God put this on my heart. He gave me this idea. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about collaborating. Like, I want all of the moms inside of my community, as I encourage them, because my community is not just about reselling the course. I push ownership, y'all, because as a mom especially, like, you got to have something of your own. Bitch, I don't care if your motherfucking man work 18 jobs. I don't care. You gotta have some shit for your own, and you gotta have something set up for your babies. And that's what I encourage. And I wanted my community to, again, this whole course culture, like, I want you to really learn. That was what I was trying to leave with earlier, y'all. I really want you to fucking learn. And I feel like, y'all, that is what's wrong with, so y'all, we are in a motherfucking era that, okay, let me break this down for y'all, because I'm Black. We are in a motherfucking era of, they are really trying to take us fucking back. Like, bitch, I'm talking about change the Constitution, bitch. Like, they trying to make us slaves. Bitch, I'm not gonna be no slave. I can't. I don't want to do shit now. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to take us back, y'all. We are in an era of, bitch, your phone, you ain't gotta physically move your body. You can go on your phone and you can literally create something one fucking time. And y'all don't be realizing this shit. You can create something bitch, you can invest in something one motherfucking time, and the shit change your whole fucking life. The shit change your whole life. But this is why y'all staying broke, though, straight up. And this is what I had to realize too. The reason why motherfuckers stay poor and broke, y'all, is because your ass stay in a mindset of lack. Is lackation a word? Me trying to make up shit. I don't know if that's a word. But no, your mind, you stay in lack because you're always like, man, I wish I had this, or man, if I could just get. And it's like, you always thinking that. You know how motherfuckers be explaining that shit? Like, people don't never explain. I need you to explain this shit to me. I'm like, oh, have positive thoughts. Like, bitch, explain. So, but instead of like, for example, when I was poor as fuck, y'all, and I was living in my car and I ain't have shit, and it was like dead ass winter, bitch, and I was like, I could have prayed and been like, man, God, like, can I just get my lights back on so I have some heat? God, can I get some gas? I want enough money for a McChicken. But I was like, hell no, God, I want a 6,000 square foot house in a prestigious ass motherfucker. Bitch, I'm living in my car. And it's like, y'all, you let your mind be so fucking small, and that's what's holding you back. You so worried about motherfuckers, your cousin, your auntie, your sister, your mama, about your motherfucking dreams, bitch. They're yours. Like, and y'all, I'm like, damn, why did it take me so fucking long to realize that? Like, bitch, I want a motherfucking yacht. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I built my community for moms, because I'm like, I would meet so many moms, for example, and it's like, I don't know why I go through this thing of like, I'll meet women and like we be vibe, maybe real good, whatever like that. And I have a very I think, addicting personality. Like, bitch, we gonna laugh. We gonna have a good motherfucking time. Bitch, we gonna pray. You want to talk to Jesus? I do it all. Maybe you want to hoop? You know what I'm saying? I do it all, right? But again, I'm a very committed person. Like, if you got a problem, like, bitch, what are we doing to figure this out, right? And I would run into so many women that would say that they were the same way, and they would say that, they were all about women empowerment and moms, how we should be helping each other, doing all this shit. But ain't nobody do shit about it. So that's why I created MPM. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I want to tell you the shit that I did that helped me scale my business. Like, y'all, I made 6 figures in 9 months. And now I get it. Some of these bitches be doing that shit in a month, in 3 months, cool, whatever. I ain't did that shit yet, right? But at the same time, I did that shit. And I don't know about y'all. When I see a bitch, it's never, oh, damn, I think I'm better than her, or she don't deserve it, or whatever. I'm like, damn, bitch, she did that shit, especially a Black. She did that. Oh, bitch. And I'm like, why is it not more communities like that? Why is not, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bitch, you sitting up here talking about, you complain about the shit. Ho, fix the problem. Because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I fix problems. So that's why I created MPM. So not only inside of MPM, y'all, yeah, you learn, high income skills, because skills can really change your fucking life, bro. Not a fucking 9 to 5. Not no bullshit, bitch. Not even waiting on the motherfucking lottery. Bitch, I got a ticket in too. But no, like y'all, we live in an era, seriously, where they're trying to take us back. And if that shit, if they successful at it, bitch, you better have a little nest egg set to the side. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Or not only that, like to see so many young people, because I'm a young girl, but to see so many young people, y'all dropping dead and shit. Shit is real life out here. This is the best time to really get it, and I feel like people don't want to talk, but y'all get on here and y'all be, this is the part that be pissing me up. Y'all get on here and motherfuckers be like, y'all be wanting a motherfucker to lie to y'all. And that be the part, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that. You want a motherfucker to be like, bitch, you're gonna make $10,000 in 2 days. And you be like, for real, I am. You don't want to hear a motherfucker say, nah, bitch, it's gonna be some hard ass nights. Bitch, it's gonna be some days where you gonna be like, man, fuck everybody on the internet. Fuck y'all for not liking my shit, bitch. There's gonna be those days. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a motherfucking time where you like, bitch, fuck this shit, I quit. And then a motherfucking sale gonna come through. You like, oh, bitch, I knew this shit was gonna change my life. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to talk about that. But that's what I talk about inside of my community, y'all. Like, I hate that so many people think that course culture is dead. Y'all was broke as fuck. I was living paycheck to paycheck. My husband was working 2 full-time jobs to like take care of us. Granted, I've always had, I feel like since I've been with my man, okay, because one thing, we was just living above our means just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. But bitch had some shit, okay, when I got with him. But no, I encourage people. I know when y'all see a lot of these people on the internet, like, don't get me wrong, if you want a job that you fucking hate, I completely understand. You should either way create something for yourself, have additional income sources of income anyway, because even with me, y'all having, I feel like, a successful digital marketing, affiliate marketing business, right? Once I tapped into that, I immediately tried to invest my money. Well, not even try, I did invest my money in so many other things. And that's what allows me to not really have to show up on here. And I don't know for any of y'all, if y'all been looking for a way to make income online, right? And a lot of y'all, like, for example, don't want to show your face, or you don't want to, I honestly, I don't want to be on this motherfucker forever. I don't. Okay. And again, I love the fact that, like, I do this truly more so for impact. And that's why I think I'm able to kind of step away and then come back and then step away and then come back and step away and come back. Cause as I get, like, when I do my one-on-ones and stuff like that, like, this shit is draining. Motherfuckers think I'm a goddamn therapist. Bitch, I'm not. Okay. I don't want to know about your problems. I'm just here to help you with this in your strategy. I don't want to talk about your life. Just so you know that. Okay. I had to get that off my chest. But no, like, y'all, the point of all of this is ownership, and that should be something that each and everybody should be trying to reach. And like my point that I was trying to make earlier about people my age, dropping dead, women that have children, you know what I mean, and motherfuckers having to start these GoMe funds, and then people be scamming. It's just like, baby, you need to be trying to get your nest egg together like yesterday, and you can. And the fact that y'all, you can learn skills on y'all remember when they used to, I'm from the millennial generation. And baby, when I say, the people used to talk about you like a dog if you said you didn't want to go to college. People used to talk about you like a dog. Bitch, I don't even know what I want to do. I'm going to be a different person than I was. Y'all went to school for aviation engineering. Bitch, can't tell you nothing about it. Waste of fucking time. Thank God I was adopted and I got grants and shit where basically all that shit was taken care of. But I'm saying, y'all, we live in an era where you can learn skills literally in a few days and it can change your life. That's exactly what I did. And as a person that has done so many different side hustles, it's crazy to me how so many of y'all broke, living paycheck to paycheck, right? Doing all of that. You are sitting back. The time that you have sat back and watched motherfuckers build their life, change their life, do this shit right in front of you, babe, you could have been up. You could have been up as well. You could have at least have learned them skills. And I mean, y'all, I'm talking about simple shit. Motherfuckers, I remember people talk so fucking bad about ChatGPT, right? Talk so bad about it, right? But baby, it's new shit. Claude, OpenClaw, all that shit, all these different apps and shit now. Now motherfuckers want to be using chat. Well, I'm using ChatGPT now. I'm making room. But bitch, you in there playing around making flyers and shit. You could be selling them flyers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we so opposed? But again, they I'm a conspiracy theorist a little bit, but no, before though, like that's why they don't teach shit like that, in school, y'all. That's why I pulled my kids out of school or my son out of public school, because I'm like, bro, they should be teaching entrepreneurship since birth. My daughter, she's 4, y'all. For her 5th birthday, we're literally gifting her a property. Like, these are the type of, and this is what I'm saying, as women, as moms, I'm like, damn, I want to build a community where bitches, I'm sorry, I hope y'all don't mind me calling y'all bitches, that's with love, okay? I don't want you to feel that way. But like, bitch, imagine if we all came to fucking together. Bitch, you fuck with the real estate part? That's why I be trying to dibble dabble a little bit of everything. Bitch, oh, you're in banking? Oh, I need you. And this weird ass person that we got in office right now, like these people are trying to, y'all, they are trying to literally rip away the middle class. So bitch, either you got it or you fucking don't and you're struggling. And I be damned if I ain't and I'm motherfucking struggling, not even on materialistic things, but just being in a good place. Bitch, what if you do have to escape? What if you do have to get out of the country? Can you even fucking do that? No. Hey, Easy, how are you? If I got any moms in the room, put a pink heart in the chat, y'all. If y'all do not know, I have a community. It's called the Mompreneur Method. And inside, you learn high income skills. But main importantly, sis, you learn ownership, okay? Not only inside of my program can you resell it as your own, but there's also done for you digital products that you can do. Sis, I believe in taking all the hard work out of shit, okay? Sis, you need to learn the mom way. That's why you need a method. So if you are interested, one thing that I'm doing right now, you can click the link in my bio. Girl, you can literally preview my shit for free. Because again, I'm not here to try to sell you nothing, scam you, do none of that. I simply just want to welcome you inside of a community that is all about sisterhood, support, and don't nobody understand what it's like to be a mom because we be fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? And we need somebody else that's fucked up in their head to help me bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my community is all about. And inside, I do share my exact framework that has helped me scale my business to well over $400,000, y'all. I started digital marketing 2 years ago. I started completely broke, girl, scared. I learned from a program that completely changed my life. But after going through that program, and what I took from it, and honestly, this is why I built my community too. Like I want moms, like I be telling my moms all the time inside of the community, like, girl, I have like a few students that have now made more money than me, and been doing it less time than me, by the way. And I'm just like, that's amazing. Like y'all, that was, and I feel like that's one thing about the person that I started with, digital and affiliate marketing or whatever like that. Like y'all, I remember when I got into it, and again, what the point that I was trying to make earlier about, I think why so many people stay poor is because you stay in a mindset of lack. I remember when I was like, man, I just want to make $1,000. If I could just make $1,000, like this would be crazy, man. It'd make crazy, right? Because you'd be so in desperate need of, of like, how like, bitch, if you broke as fuck, right, and you need like $20, right, you be like, man, if I could just get this, when it's like that's what's holding you back. The God that we serve, y'all, man, will do anything, will literally do exceedingly and abundantly above all things, like, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you continue to operate and belittle yourself and ask for, I can never do that, it's not going to work for me, but you just sat back and watch a whole bitch for a year. A whole bitch literally did the shit. Like at this point, bitch, you was learning along with her and you didn't do shit. You just sat there and watched, y'all. It's too many motherfucking consumers in here when it can be hella creators. You know why? Because we all can help each other. We all can, a booming economy is, bitch, everybody winning. Not this bullshit that they trying to pull now. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. They literally are trying to get rid of the middle class. So bitch, either you got it or you don't. You got it or you motherfucking don't. And it's like, which one are you gonna do? And y'all, and the point, another point that I was trying to make was how I really feel like my journey in this is completely different from, I mean, everybody's journey is different, right? But I'm saying, like, I think that more people should talk about, like, y'all, I still work my 9 to 5. When I was praying and asking God for an opportunity to send me more money, like, again, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not an influencer or anything like that. I just happen to be a motherfucker that's on this internet that use it to get me paid. Like, I don't give a fuck about no influencer, none of that shit. Like, I don't care. But I will say, like, I don't know, like, I didn't get into this for attention because if y'all don't know, when I started digital marketing, I actually started as a whole white woman. Sure did. I was faceless. Okay. And I was like, shit, bitch, I ain't got a pop up on this motherfucker. Y'all would get on live, had a camera turned around, and literally would be selling the product, talking about what I liked about it. And that's how I was making so much money, literally 10K months. I mean, back to back to back, y'all. My first 23 days in digital marketing, I literally made $15,000. And I was like, oh, bitch, I'm not showing my motherfucking, oh, bitch, this about to be, when you start getting excited about something and you hyped up, like, y'all, I was on that mother, and this is the thing that be killing me. People be trying to make it seem like, oh, it's not work, it's not, bitch. Yes, it was. I used to post literally 6 pieces of content a day. I was psycho about it. I would get on live 2-3 times a day because it got addicting to me because I was just like, man, God, give me the work. I do the work. I just need the money. How am I gonna get the money? You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do? You know what I mean? So I was so excited about, but at the same time, I was also excited about, changing people's lives and shit like that too, because I'm like, damn, bitch, you was broke too. Ah, shit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that was so exciting. Y'all know, and I would, for any of y'all that's been following me that long, but I would be on live and I wasn't showing my face. And I'm like, that's why I was so excited and passionate about this. Cause I'm like, bitch, I didn't try to do motherfucking DoorDash show. I tried to do all that shit. And I'm like, fuck that. I hated every moment of this, bitch. I'm on here talking shit. Bitch, I'm on here reading the screen. And these people can't even see me. And I make it crazy, right? And so, for the longest, and then when I did become face forward or whatever like that, it honestly got easier for me, because then at that point I'm like, it was a lot of work because I had to put together all that stock content when I was faceless, right? And make her, her content and stuff like that. And it was cool because it was all stock content, but it was like, bitch, you gotta rearrange some shit around. Then it was just a lot, right? And then again, I'm trying to post 6 times a day. I'm trying to get on live. The live part was easy because again, I would just read what would be on the screen, but it was so much. And then when I was kind of forced into, God was telling me like, hey, you need to help moms. You need to help moms. Like, you need to, the way you explain things, you need to help moms. And I was like, Jesus, I was just in this for some money. Like, I mean, again, I'll help a mama if a mama come through, but I'm good. And it was crazy because it was like God's timing of everything was, then it was like a whole bunch of mamas would like get the course that I started with. And I'm, like, oh my God, I love this, whatever like that. But they wouldn't be successful. And I'm like, bitch, I know if I can do this shit, you can do this shit. I used to always say that. And I just didn't understand. And God, like I'm telling you, I would keep having dreams of like, God was saying, you need to help moms. You need to help moms. And I'm like, okay. So it was crazy. My very, very first like actual mentee where I like started like charging people, because y'all I was mentoring people for free, child. It was crazy. But literally was a mom, y'all. A mom living in her car. And I said, Jesus. First of all, because I'm a damn empath. Is that how they say the word? Y'all, I forgot y'all was telling me earlier. But I was like, Jesus, what? Again, I just told y'all I care too fucking much. I'm like, whatever. And honestly, I thank God for this. And I was telling her a few weeks back, like, man, everything, I swear everything be happy for a reason. That's what I'm telling y'all. Open up y'all mouth, talk to Jesus, okay? Because he will reveal it to you. It may not make sense, but he gonna reveal it to you, okay? And so I was praying about it, and like here she was, and she literally said, y'all, to this day I go back and I read the message over and over and over, because this literally is what changed everything for me and what really shifted my mindset in this space. Because again, like, I don't give a fuck about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, bitch. I give a fuck about ownership, and I'm set, my kids is set, we good. That's all I care about. Okay. Again, if I can help somebody and bless somebody on learning journey, that comes with it. That's automatic, because you don't know what you don't know, right? But anyways, I say all the time. But she was like, hey, Sierra, like something just told me to reach out to you. I just seen you on Instagram. And a lot of people always find me on YouTube, which is crazy. And something is just reaching out to me, girl, I got $200 to my name and I need you to help me. And I said, and then she told me that she was I've asked y'all, if y'all know me or if you've been following me for a while, I've shared this story multiple times. She was living in her car with her 2 kids. And like, it just, I don't know, like it just fucked me up. Cause I remember being, poor, growing up in the system, all that. And I just have a soft spot for moms. Like, I didn't want to be a mom. It's so crazy that, again, but you gotta let Jesus do what he do, right? It ain't gonna make no sense, girl. But no. And so I was like, God, like, but at the same time, the Leo in me is kind of like, well, and so I was trying to like not talk her out of it, but in a way I was kind of trying to talk her out of, like, girl, if that's your last $200, because y'all know me, I always tell people like, bitch, don't do this shit, bro. Again, I know a lot of people be trying to take y'all money and be like, hell yeah, invest. You're going to get your money right back. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that, because one, if you in a fucked up ass mindset of, bitch, this is my last. Now, don't get me wrong. There's faith, right? But there's also, okay, let's be realistic, bitch. You got your light bill due tomorrow. Okay. I get faith. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. But at the same time, we need to be realistic. And I will always tell people like, yeah, like maybe you got to, some overtime or some shit like that. Okay. Then yeah, bitch, go ahead and invest that, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of times you can start, for $25. That's how much you spend on Uber, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just saying. So I was kind of like I guess you could say trying to convince her not to start. And y'all, she went on my website and bought my mentorship and I was like, girl, what? Jesus. So, I mean, baby, one thing when I'm confused and I don't know what to do, I'm gonna drop to my knees. I'm gonna talk to Jesus. I said, Jesus, now why would you do this? But it was him trying to really kind of reveal to me like the impact that I had on people, or the impact, the mentorship that I had. Because again, I was just doing this shit because I just needed to make some money. Like there was no real purpose behind it for me. Bitch, I needed some money. That's it. Like there's no, I just knew. No, it wasn't. That's why for the longest I was saying, bitch, I'm just gonna sell this course because I didn't have to put this shit, y'all. I didn't put no shit together. Can you imagine? You ain't built no shit. And I mean, I know this now. Now after having my own community and course, like, bitch, this is a lot of work. Getting up and actually promoting your shit. If somebody talk crazy, I mean, nobody's ever talked crazy about my shit. That's one thing I can honestly say. But like, but just the thought of you having that constantly in your mind, bitch, I'm selling somebody else's shit, and I made 6 figures in 9 months. When I was poor as fuck, when I was broke, when I was bitch doing UGC and I thought I was doing something, making $50, making $300. No, bitch, I did this and that's why I hate that a lot of people have fucked it up, y'all. they have that, you know, where it's like this bad culture around it, but it really can truly change your life. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, I had thought about it. And I remember literally when I was coming back from vacation, I was praying. I was like, I'm about to just start doing a 7-day preview of my shit because, bitch, once you get inside and you experience, like, for real, let me pop my shit. You experience me, the word that you get, you know what I'm saying? The skills that you actually fucking learn in a way, bitch, that you understand that's actually fun. That's like, bitch, because again, we're gonna have a good time. Like, you're gonna laugh, we're gonna joke, we're gonna do all that. Like, I know for a fact that you would be crazy not to join. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, instead of, and I hate, because again, I be getting on here and I do be trying to pay attention to see what the fuck y'all be following for, because y'all be following for some bullshit. Y'all really be, and I'm like, but motherfuckers won't get mad. Like, y'all be really be like, okay, girl, am I gonna make 10K in 2 days? And like the person be like, yeah, you are. You gonna make 10K. Go ahead and click that link. Go ahead. Yeah, click it. And your dumb ass go and click it. You ain't ask no motherfucking questions. You not like, hey, bitch, realistically, how much time do I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Here I am. Here my ass is trying to explain to a bitch like, hey, it's gonna take some time, bitch. You gonna cry a little bit. You gonna have some hard nights, bitch. You gonna need to drop to your knees and really pray to God and be like, God, are you sure? Like, is this my purpose? Is really what I need to be doing? Let me know. Right? But y'all want a motherfucker to get on here and lie to y'all. Y'all want a motherfucker to get on here and lie to y'all and tell y'all it's gonna be, bitch, I can't tell you what your journey is gonna be in this. All I can tell you and promise you and guarantee you is you're gonna have structure, you're gonna have support, you're gonna have system, you're gonna have community. And bitch, you're gonna have no excuse of why you can't do this shit. Because that's one thing that I can say that I've taken as a negative thing in my life. You know, I used to always want to help people when no motherfuckers didn't ask for help. And then I would be in my motherfucking feelings. So I'm like, damn, bitch, I didn't try to help your motherfucking ass. I didn't do all. And then my feelings is hurt, but at the same time, they didn't ask for help. I volunteered myself. So that's why I created this community, because it's not for every mom, right? It's for the mom who actually wants support, who actually wants to be in a room and be in a space, right, of wealthy-minded people. Because, y'all, that's one of the biggest things that I've learned. Again, going back to my points that I was trying to make earlier about motherfuckers staying poor, a lot of the times it's really not you, right? It's the people that you're around, that you surround yourself with, and you don't fucking realize that that's what's fucking you up. Bitch, you got dreams and goals and you be excited about that shit, right? But as soon as you go around, oh girl, right, she on some negative shit, she ain't never got nothing positive to say, she ain't never got nothing, and then you like, well, damn, she got a boy. Where, y'all, I'm telling you, if y'all don't take nothing away from this live, I'm telling y'all this biggest trick that changed my life and how I started making, I don't believe in all that attractive shit, bitch. I believe everything is God. Okay? We love Jesus over here. God did it all. Manifestations, all that shit, bitch, if that's what you want to call it, I believe whatever happens is a manifestation of God. But again, if that's what you believe in, girl, do your thing. But stop staying in a mindset of lack. Stop staying in a mindset of lack. And what I mean, like, again, we all have goals, we all have dreams, and bitch, you should have short-term motherfucking goals, bitch, a daily goal, especially as a mama girl. I have me, bitch, get this basket of clothes up. That, you know, if I could just get that done today, that would be life changing for me. No, but seriously, like seriously, like start like literally being grateful for these smallest things, y'all. When I, being honest with y'all, I was consistently making 10K months, 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 like, right? And I felt like I could never break, and I could never break it, y'all. And I was so fucking hard on myself. I'm like, bro, like, man, like, look for real on some real shit, y'all. Because again, like, and you gotta stop, like, really even apologizing for like the favor that you have on your life. And that's one thing that I struggle with, because I never want nobody to feel like, damn, this bitch I'm already a 6 foot bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got some big ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to be in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But my big ass can't even be in the corner. But no, like, how am I trying to say this word is not offensive? But y'all, I was so hard on my fucking self, and I'm like, bitch. And I had like something, because I try to journal every day, but I had like a realization, like, bitch, you sitting up here complaining about making 10K a month every month, not doing shit. Bitch, you're reposting content. You ain't came up with no motherfucking new ideas, no new concepts. You selling some shit that ain't even yours. And then I had at that time started kind of switching over to doing my mentorship and all that and shit like that. And you're complaining, and you're fucking complaining when you were poor as fuck, didn't have shit, right? Praying that the repo man wasn't coming, praying that the motherfucker your lights don't get cut off, bitch. And you was praying and asking God if you could just make an extra $1,000 a month, how grateful you would be, how that would be so fucking life changing or whatever. Here you are complaining about 10K, y'all. And that's why, you know, when they be saying like money and shit, it changes you. It's not that it changes you, but at the same time, you have to. It's so much more than that. It's so much more. And I'm this is something that I'm learning, I swear, like within my journey, like where I'll be like, bitch, I'm doing anything and everything to get some motherfucking money. No, I'm not. I'm gonna let my systems work for me, bitch. I'm gonna be intentional. We're gonna record a fire ass YouTube video, post that motherfucker up so that motherfucker start making me money. You know what I mean? Years from now, and y'all, and that's again, a lot of these motherfuckers ain't teaching y'all that shit, and that's why, yeah, it's quick and go, yeah, they shit blew up real fast or whatever. But are we still talking about it? Are we still talking about it? And you know, and that's why I had to kind of come to a realization with myself because I was getting frustrated with God. And I'm like, God, why ain't MPM popping off like I need to? Like, I know for a fact, y'all, I know for a motherfucking fact, for real, my shit killing everybody's shit. And I mean, there's no other way I can really say it. And I'm not saying it on necessarily just the skill level. Don't get me wrong, there's some amazing, talented people. Again, the course that I started with changed my fucking life. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the culture, the environment, the community, what it actually means, what it stands for, the bond, like, and you know, and again, like sometimes we get so caught up in social media and in this whole thing of like growth, and that's why motherfuckers be letting like followers and shit get like, y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no fucking followers. Bitch, how much money am I making? What all I gotta do? Because I want to do you know what I mean? And that's what I teach inside of my community. I'm not trying to get y'all to blow up. I mean, again, if that's what you're trying to do, then again, my shit probably not for you. But like for the women, for the moms that actually want ownership, right? For you to actually want to be strategic with your shit, right? For you to actually want to, you know what I'm saying, know that you ain't never got to worry about money again. That's what MPM is about. Yeah, you learn high income skills. Yeah, you learn about digital marketing, y'all, but everybody's doing digital marketing. Everybody, y'all doing the shit. Y'all just doing the shit for free. Okay, so people get so caught up on that word and affiliate marketing. Like I said, y'all, affiliate marketing is one of the easiest and fastest things that you could do. Bitch, wouldn't cost you, y'all. Literally, I always give y'all this hack when I get on live because I'm like, I don't understand why more people don't do this. Bitch, you can sign up for Beacons right now. You can sign up for Beacons right now, absolutely free. Don't cost you nothing. I ain't trying to get nothing out of you, okay? Don't cost you nothing. And literally create a video on you putting together your Beacon store and linking the motherfucking your affiliate link for Beacons and start making you some extra money just from that. Just from that. But people ain't won't tell y'all that. People gotta get my course, click the link on bio, whatever. I don't need to do none of that shit because I always pray and ask God. I say, God, send the mamas that want my help. Send the mamas that actually want to do the work. Send the mamas that actually want support community step by step. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Send them because I help. I'm not begging nobody. I ain't trying to convince nobody, bitch. If you want some more information, it's linked in the bio. Yeah. And again, that's why I was like, honestly, fuck a sneak peek because y'all don't even fucking read. Y'all don't fucking read. Y'all don't, right? So that's why I'm like, hey, if you're a mom, you've been looking for an opportunity, y'all, I literally allow you to join my community and get a preview pass for 7 days, completely free. Okay, it ain't costing you nothing. And y'all, the amount of women, and again, I'm not trying to be shady or nothing like that, right? The amount of women that have signed up, that haven't even tried to log into the program. That's the problem, y'all. That is the problem. You know how the ChatGPT always want to put in, you're not lazy. Yes, the fuck you are, bitch. You are. Because a lot of y'all are so fucking comfortable with the lifestyle that you live, and you're so afraid to actually want more because you're worried about what your cousin or your sister or somebody's going to say, bitch, I want to be a Turks and Caicos every fucking week. Damn, they're thinking about moving there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to be fucking, I don't understand. Y'all so worried about, oh, I really want to get him up. He like whispering, bitch, I really want to get a G-Wagon, but I don't want nobody. Bitch, I want to get a motherfucking 8 G-Wagons. Trying to get this Rolls Royce Wraith. Bitch, and if somebody's offended about y'all, stop being around these circles of women, of moms especially. If they not gonna support your motherfucking dream, bitch, think y'all don't be knowing what that means. Do I go like this? You know, I don't know on TikTok, girl. Hey, hey, bitch. But seriously, y'all need to be around women and moms that, bitch, you're trying to get a yacht? Bitch, what can I do to help? Do you need a co-signer? I mean, we can go 50-50 on this shit. Like, that's what I wanted, and that's what I wanted to build. Yeah, you're gonna learn the shit that I learned to help me scale my business and everything like that. But bitch, we need to be around because us women, us mamas, the way that we think, the overthinking that we do, you know, when they say a negative, it's gonna we gonna, you know what I'm saying? So again, if you want more information, you click the link in my bio, y'all. Again, you can get a 7-day preview. And I know for a fact, like I said, the way that I teach, the way that I coach, honestly, I don't even give myself credit. It truly is God, because I used to think I was so crazy. I used to think I was so much in my head about the way that I think. And I didn't realize that other women thought the same way. I didn't realize that other moms thought the same way. I just thought that literally something was fucking wrong with me, right? And once I got the opportunity to start mentoring so many moms who had the same, thought process, or hell, better ideas and stuff like that, like y'all, so many talented people, And this is what frustrates me the most about the internet and why I don't give a fuck about it. Because y'all, it's so many women, so many women, right? So many women that are so fucking talented, that are so fucking creative, that are so fucking bitch. Like I'm talking about, bitch, you unique as fuck, right? And you over there overthinking and shit. Bitch, you over there, I'm like, I just can't or whatever. Well, meanwhile, this motherfucker over here, shit is bullshit. And again, I'm not hating on nobody, whatever like that, but motherfuckers be knowing when they shit trash, y'all. But at the same time, you gotta respect the fact that, like, damn, bitch, I wish I had your confidence. Like, bitch, I wish I had your confidence, bitch. Like, you are doing them. Hey, I have literally had conversations, y'all, with people where I'm like, bitch, your shit is trash. But the way that, like, because I'm a very like blunt person. And like even them, they like respected me. Like they might have been like, wait, offended, but I'm just like, not even that. But I'm like, of course, I worded it in a way, but I've literally had these conversations, y'all, and I'm like, I really truly admire your just how you show up, because here I am, bitch, overthinking, trying to change some shit. Let me change this, but I gotta do this because then what if the people say, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, just do it. And you know, inside of my community, again, I'm not like your average coach or mentor. What you said, that was me. For real, you got to get on it. I'm very transparent about. And again, this is another reason why I created NPM, y'all, because I feel like people always wait to like try to teach things to people when they've made it, right? When I started this, again, I didn't really have, you know, bitch, I was broke. Shit, there's, you know what, I'm trying to clean it up and shit. Bitch, I was broke, right? And again, I wanted to make the money or whatever like that. And for me, making $1,000 a month was life changing, right? And then once I started seeing like, damn, I can make a consistent 5K a month, I can make a consistent 10K a month. Again, I'm a sharer. I've always been that type of way. I'm always gonna like try to help people. Again, bitch, it's really a weakness in a strength all at the same time, because I always be helping motherfuckers, right? But I was like, damn, instead of me like hitting that, you know, $1 million mark or whatever like that, because bitch, I know I'm gonna hit it, right? Bitch, let me take motherfuckers on a journey, because again, people always want to, and again, that's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, but people always wanna wait until like they made it, and then it's kind of like, hey, I'm all the way up here and bitch, you're down here, right? I can't relate to any, bitch. I can't go drop 10K and go get a fucking private jet. And you can, bitch. I'm still riding coach. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Spirit. Ain't nothing wrong with Spirit. We miss Spirit. Spirit, come back, right? No, but seriously, so that was another thing too. I was like, you know, as I'm scaling my business and as I'm figuring things out and as I'm, you know, investing in $10,000 mentorships, bitch, for some shit that I already fucking do, but that's another story, right? Thank you for the things, whatever they call it, y'all. I'm like, I want to take moms with me. I want moms to see, like, hey, you're not as far as you think, y'all. I literally use my everyday life, y'all. I don't, again, y'all, the cars that I drive, the places that I live, y'all, I know for a fact I can get on this motherfucker right now and go viral and do all this and shit. Like, bitch, I go with my motherfucking safe. What you mean, right? But I purposely try to like show my content and show people like realistically. You know, a lot of my students always say like, girl, I got a white refrigerator. I'm like, bitch, it don't matter. Get you some Dollar Tree backsplash bullshit or whatever like that, girl. We gonna put it on a poster board. You got a little, you know, nobody care, right? But using what you have, and that's why I try to show like, you know, my everyday life. And again, that's why I think, y'all, sometimes it'd be so hard for me to really like get back on here. And that's why I'm so like, because people ask me all the time, like, you're not really on here as much or whatever. Am I not gonna have to be consistent? No, bitch, I built this up. I built this momentum up, bitch, and it took some time, right? But you know, and that's the point that I wish more people would take from it. And one thing that I just try to really preach to y'all and talk about, because again, I know a lot of people get on here and they excite y'all and they show you these screenshots and they show you this and they show you that. But the thing is, you should never be trying to compare or be like, hey, you know, I want to get that or I want to do that or whatever. You want to like really lead with serving people, right? I genuinely want to help people, because there's something about by you doing that, you're going to always be blessed. By you staying in a positive mindset and not in a, like I said, in that kind of like lack of, I don't have this, 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 I can't wait till I get that. It's like you're putting limits on yourself instead of saying, you know what, God, put me in the right, you know, in the right, you know, situation at the right time, at the right place, you know, use me, use my gifts, you know, so I can literally, you know what I mean? Like that. And that's one thing that I teach about, you know, inside of my community. You know, like I think so many people have fell into this thing of seeing, hey, she's on here talking about how she's making all this money online. And again, like some people, don't get me wrong, they get into it and then it's like, okay, yeah, I'm doing this or whatever, but you don't even know shit. You can't even teach shit. Somebody asks you a question, you don't know. People have fallen into this trap of, if I get on here, y'all have literally had coaches that I thought that I looked up to, that I thought that I, you know, just wanted to be like, I guess, right? And I'm like, and again, I genuinely love to learn this information. I love how, things are changing AI. And like, I know a lot of people be freaking out and stuff like that, but I really think it's interesting because again, like y'all, we have access to create wealth from our phones. And I think that people don't really, it's definitely a taboo thing, but it's like, if you're using it correctly, right? And if you're using it for the right reasons, it could be life changing, but not for just you though, for the people that you're helping. And so, and that's what really got me out of the whole thing of like, people thinking like this shit is a scam or whatever like that, or it's such a bad, or selling is a bad thing. And it's like, again, the things that I do, I think the impact, well, I know for a fact the impact that I've made on people, on moms especially, the price that I'm charging you is very low, very minimum. But if you made $700,000 and I only charge you $397, I mean, you're winning. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people got to get out of, if you're doing it for the right reasons, it's not a bad thing. It's not icky. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. And again, that's one thing that I talk about inside of my community, inside NPM. Yes, it's like if you're someone who's like, hey, I'm looking for a way to make income, right? But one way to make income, y'all, is you got to be kind of passionate about it. I'm just saying, if you want longevity, let me say that, because anybody can hop into some shit, do it. Maybe you got a following, whatever like that. Maybe you make up some fake screenshots. I know people tell people to do that shit too, but eventually that runs out because again, I know people and I've watched them make fake screenshots. And again, people couldn't even answer questions. People couldn't even help nobody or whatever like that because you never took the time to actually learn the information. But if you do, and again, I think it's very important. I wish more people would say, no, this is not a get rich quick scheme. No, it's not an overnight process. Yes, it could even possibly be a long game, but it's something that literally, that when you really invest in it, and I mean, not just the money, right? Your time, your energy, all it consists of all of that, right? It really can be life changing for you because working a 9 to 5 for a lot of people right now is extremely stressful, right? And it requires work. It requires work for you to get that paycheck in 2 weeks or whatever like that. Same thing with motherfucking y'all making money on the internet too. Like I know a lot of people show y'all the glitz and glam or whatever like that, but what about when you have a week where you feel like, damn, the algorithm ain't, you get in your motherfucking feelings, bitch. You work hard on a fucking video and this, and that, or shit don't be hitting right. Or I don't believe in all that shadow being shit, but I'm just saying, like, everything requires work. Being rich requires work, y'all. Being wealthy requires work. You know why? Because you got to work to keep motherfuckers off you, begging you, trying to make you feel bad for not helping them. You got to work to try to keep your money in a safe place, pay your motherfucking taxes, bitch, because these taxes ain't no goddamn joke. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, right? You got to work on discipline of now that you have all this money, that you're not spending it on, bullshit or whatever like that because you want to keep it, right? You know what I mean? So whatever you do, and so many people, and again, I don't know if it's just this generation, if it's the internet, you know what I mean? Like people be really just be falling for the bullshit. It's like when bitches be seeing hoes, all of a sudden they didn't disappeared on Instagram, been off Instagram for 6 months, for 6 fucking months. Then they come back with a workout plan and she making you feel bad and be like, bitch, you need to get in the gym or whatever like that. Meanwhile, this whole bitch that went to Cancun, got a BBL, healed, got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all stop falling for this bullshit on the internet. Ask questions, do your research. That is the best thing that you can do. But yes, in this time and era that we are in, y'all, high income skills can change your life because it allows you to create opportunities for yourself. Employee minded people, okay, they think of, okay, how much time is going to get me this, right? Where when you get into a mindset, and again, this is why I teach ownership inside of my community. When you get into a mindset of ownership, it's what can I create one time that's going to make me literally money from today, money next week, money months, money years from today. And, that's the best thing that I feel like I could have learned. And again, learning skills and honestly, always staying in the mind frame of, hey, I'm never afraid to be a student. I'm never afraid to learn more. What else can I learn? So I can create opportunities for myself. So my kids don't have to take as many steps as I did. So they can get, a better start than what I had. You know what I mean? And every mom, should be positioning herself to do. And like I said, to see so many people, I remember when I feel like, I don't know, like I'm not like, again, I'm not that old, but like, I just remember when I was younger, I don't think like, like the 30 and the 40-year-olds then, like, I don't know, y'all, it's a lot of young people just dropping dead and that shit is crazy. And I'm just like, moms, which is like really just depressing as fuck. Right. And it's like, do you have a will set up? Do you have shit set up for your kids? Do you have an insurance? Like motherfuckers need to be getting their ducks in a row. So again, I know a lot of y'all want to do this shit because you want to stunt and you want to look like stop wanting to look like you got some money and actually really get it and actually really invest it and continue to invest it and continue to allow it to grow. Like there's nothing wrong with treating yourself and getting the things that you want and having materialistic things, right? But at the end of the day, making sure that you actually have your ducks in a row, y'all, because how many of these celebrities, what do you call it, influencers and shit that motherfuckers be looking up to, and then come to find out these motherfuckers is broke, or come to find out they was renting some shit and they shit then got repost. Stop looking up to these motherfuckers, bitch. Have your own dreams and have your own goals, and that's one thing that I always love trying to share with y'all about, like, like, don't get me wrong, my job, I love my fucking job. When I tell you it's one of the easiest, and maybe because I was on a shitty, toxic ass job, when I found this job, I was just like, this is a breath of fresh air. They be looking at me like I'm a goddamn bad kitten or something, because I literally be like, oh my God, this is all I gotta do. This is all I gotta do. So I always say, I'm gonna try to hold on to this motherfucker as long as I can, baby. Get that insurance, baby, get that 401k. But I love that in digital marketing, I literally make what I want to make. The more I show up, obviously, the more money I make. But at the same time, I also love the fact that I learned how to create systems, right, that make me money when I'm asleep, that make me money when I'm out, that make me money when I'm working my 9 to 5, that make me money when I'm on vacation or when I spend some money. So it's like, dang, it literally is a cycle. And and it took me to get out of that mindset of, dang, if I just wish, if God would just, if I swear, and just being grateful. You know what? I got air. Bitch, I got a car. Bitch, I got gas. Because I remember when I didn't have no gas. You know what I mean? And just being grateful, y'all. That's one of the best things that you can do to really change your financial situation around. And also really just being like, I'm telling you, and I used to think it was wrong, because I was like, I felt like the only reason why, this is going to sound fucked up, but I felt like in the beginning, the only reason why I got closer to God was because I needed money. And it was like, no, I needed that relationship. And you need that companionship. You need, like, I didn't realize how much community mattered until like NPM, right? Because again, I used to struggle, y'all, with for the longest. Again, always wanting to help people when they didn't ask for my help. Again, I'm a very, like, if you tell me your problem, bitch, I'm gonna try to fix it for you, or we're gonna come up with a game plan, bitch. I'll start writing. You want me to take some notes? Like, I'm very much that way. And had to really work on my boundaries for the longest time. And and I'm like, but God, but I genuinely love pouring into people. I genuinely love, being that aha moment for someone. Like, I just love uplifting people, right? And so I felt like this was something when I was praying and I was asking God for an opportunity. This was a way where how he kind of took what I had. Hey, Keisha girl, Keisha, I would love if you always have really good energy, good vibes. If you didn't know, inside of my community, NPM, I'm doing a 7-day free trial. I would love for you to check it out. Because you be killing it. I'm just saying. So if you don't want to, sis, go ahead, click that link in the bio. Because again, you be doing your big one on here, and I would love to talk to you and get you inside of the community. Again, it's completely free, 7 days. See if you like it. Different vibe. Y'all love Jesus. Y'all mind a little cussing, a little 1-2. Very different from any program or community that you're used to. My vibe is completely different. But yeah, so again, y'all, that's one of the biggest things that I can say before you try to hop into anything, any kind of skill or anything like that. It really does start with your mindset, and it starts with you saying, like, again, God, put me in front of the right people at the right time, put me in the right situations at the right time, instead of saying, man, if I could just make an extra $1,000 a month, if I can make an extra just $500 a month. Stop limiting to yourself, because God, that's the thing that I didn't know. Like, once I started actually opening up my Bible and really getting closer to him, again, I felt bad in the beginning because I was like, am I doing this just because I need some money? And no, it was, I realized that these are the things that he promised us. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that he, like, I don't want to make it seem like guarantees us, but it's like we be really limited our mindset, y'all. We really be thinking like asking for the bare minimum when he wants us to ask for more. But when you're not in proximity with him, right, you don't realize that, you don't understand that. And it's like sometimes we be, you know what I mean, like, maybe the little stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, again, it's so important to be in a sense of gratitude and really just be intentional, I think, with your time, with your prayers, right? Because like that's why you're not, that's what I'm trying to say is that's why you're not where you want to be. When I started like asking God, like, God, align me, put me where I need to be, put me at the right place at the right time, put the people in front of me. Like, that's what really helped me, y'all. Because again, when I fell into this culture of digital marketing and stuff like that, and I would see all the people and like how people be on here, you got to be on live like 8 times a day and whatever like that. And again, I got into this because I wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month. When I started consistently literally making 10K a month with my eyes closed and not doing nothing, I was like, I'm not getting on this motherfucker every day. I'm not. I mean, and again, to each his own, if that's your thing. Because again, like I was telling y'all before, when I first started, maybe I was posting 6 times a day because it was the most money I had ever made. But when I really got closer to God and I realized, again, on top of these high income skills that I'm learning, like, it's crazy, the combination, right? It allowed me to, okay, how can I do less and still make the same amount of money, right? and show up when I want to, because I want to be happy. I don't want to drain myself. And again, I feel like so many of these communities and these programs, they don't be talking about that, and they get on here and they lie to people, and then like, and make it seem like, oh girl, as soon as you jump in, you gonna make all this money or whatever like that. You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't got no motherfucking followers. You ain't gotta have none of that. When in reality, bitch, this shit take time. It takes time to figure out. I started off faceless, then I became face forward. Yeah, I made money. You know what I mean? And again, that comes with learning the skill and being consistent. Like, it's inevitable for you to eventually, you're gonna get it. Eventually, just by being consistent, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? But again, like, people don't talk about the importance of community and seeing other people doing it, right? That are like you, that are in the same, you know, capacity of you, that are living the same lifestyle as you, right? It's hard for me to understand that I can, and I'm not saying it's not impossible, but that when we create that, I don't know what it's called, but like, again, that's why y'all, again, as I was scaling my business, that's why I said, bitch, let me start this shit and take the mamas with me and take the women with me, so it doesn't feel like it's so far out. Because when you are around people, and again, this ain't a bad thing, because you should be around people that make more money than you, right? But it's really easy to kind of play tricks on your mind of thinking, well, damn, she's already at 4 million. Damn, she already got 400,000 followers. And I'm little old me down here. I just started, and it's like, because I sat back and I watched that. I sat back and I watched so many people and so many, and again, this is another reason why I created NPM, because it was like, no, I want moms to feel like, hey sis, as I'm learning this shit, and I don't have all the answers, right? But I can simply share with you, this is what allowed me to scale my business to $400,000. And if I can do this, you can do this as well. And to see some of my students who have now made more money than me, and I'm like, I'm so proud, I'm so excited, because that's the point, y'all. It's just like with our kids. And again, this is why I always reference motherhood and what NPM is all about. Like, you know, what are you pouring into your children daily? What are you telling them, right? Well, bitch, say that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we be moving so fast, we be thinking so fast, and we be doing this, right? And it's like, nah, say that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? When we were children, when we were little kids, right? We had the craziest motherfucking imagination. Bitch, if you said you wanted to be a Ninja Turtle, Princess, Cinderella, bitch, you was gonna do that. And couldn't nobody tell you nothing different. But once we reached adulthood, you know, we are so concerned about what old girl gonna say, or what she gonna think, or what her cousin, or what my auntie, or whatever. Like, but again, are any of those motherfuckers gonna leave this motherfucker with you? Are any of them gonna take care of your kids when you gone? Are any of them gonna pay these motherfucking bills? Then if not, then why do you care? And again, if you are not around you know, women, moms, right, especially, that are constantly encouraging you, constantly supporting you, constantly reminding you that how amazing you are, how you are full of value. Because sometimes, bitch, we need to hear that. Okay, I tell my husband every day, I need to know I'm beautiful. Tell me. No, you know, that really boosts us, because as moms, you know, we're always pouring into everybody else. And it's sometimes it feels like nobody is pouring to us. So that's why I wanted to create that space to acknowledge, you know, damn bitch, you killing it. Damn bitch, you look good. Damn, your booty fat. Damn girl, you made all that money this week. I see you. You know what I mean? All of that and then some, right? And you know, that's why this month going into July, I'm doing a little challenge inside of my community. So we're doing a little cash prize too as well. I ain't telling y'all how much it is. Okay. You just gonna have to get inside of NPM to find out. But yeah, like I really want it to be not like a content challenge, not a motherfucker, you know, I mean, definitely motivation, but just, you know, I challenge you to make it a point to encourage, you know, 3 women, you know, daily. Okay. Because y'all, this is another thing when it comes to this social media shit. Again, motherfuckers don't want to talk about this shit, right? But you want all these people to like your shit and support you and share your shit or whatever. But are you giving that same type of energy? Are you putting out what you are expecting and what you want so bad? Because if not, and again, it's easy to kind of follow, especially when you got a lot of shit on your mind, bitch. Especially when you like, bitch, well, shit, I'm trying to stay afloat. I'm trying to take care of these kids, post this content, run this business, do all that, whatever. But no, it's like sometimes we do need to take a step back and give the thing that we're giving. And, you know, again, people don't talk about this shit. So that's why inside of NPM, starting tomorrow, July 1st, we are doing this challenge. I'm so excited about it. What you say? Ninja do not. What? Really? I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah. So if I have any moms in the room that have been looking for, you know, a way to actually generate income in a way that you understand that fits your lifestyle, right? Where it doesn't make you feel like you're disqualified, where it doesn't make you feel like you confused or you too late or whatever, I encourage you to join my community NPM. This is not for the lazy mom. This is not for the mom that thinks some shit gonna happen overnight. This is not for the mama who want to hate on the next mama when she make her sale before you. This ain't that. Okay, this is all about sisterhood, literally respect, and, you know, ownership. Because y'all, again, everybody named Mama do digital marketing. Y'all all do this shit, okay? I just want y'all to know y'all just not getting paid for it, and that's your motherfucking fault because you ain't got no excuse, okay? But if you know, I encourage you to ask questions. But that's why I open up my community so you can join, absolutely free. You can click the link in the bio. You get 7 days, absolutely free. I unlock 2 whole modules for you. The one module on, bitch, my Q&As. Let me tell you something. My Q&As alone inside of NPM are literally worth the price of admission because, again, there's no community that's going to pour into you like my community, the support, the mindset, right? And again, this is why I didn't want to create a community for everybody, no shade, because I feel like, thank you, Yidget. I just feel like moms and women, we need a safe space. So whether you're a single mom, whether you're a grandmom, whether you are a young mama, a teen mama, a big mama, whatever, right? You could join. And like I said, you're going to love it inside. If you love Jesus, you don't mind a little cussing, little real structure, real step-by-step hand-holding process, NPM is going to be for you. And I'm just, again, like I'm taking my time with it. I'm just so proud. And again, like y'all, I don't do this for the money. Like I really do this to just, I don't know, really just spread the word. I just feel like shit, we need to be trying to help each other. Nigga, there is not about, I'm telling y'all, there's no middle class. There's no middle class, bitch. So again, either you get it, you're gonna get it, or you're not. You're gonna fix your credit, or you're not. You're gonna, bitch, that's the shit that motherfuckers need to be talking about, y'all. So stop playing on y'all phones. Stop thinking that you know what I mean? Again, I don't want to sound like ChatGPT that you're not qualified, but no, but stop sitting back and watching people like y'all, like, to this day, is as much money as I made. I know I could have made a lot more or whatever like that. But I still to this day, like I don't have time to sit back and watch somebody. I don't have, like, so many of y'all get on my live. So many of y'all, oh girl, I've been watching you for a year. That's crazy. That is crazy. And you're not where you want to be. That is crazy that you're not living the life that you want to live. That is crazy that you're still living paycheck to paycheck and you ain't put your bills on auto pay. And that's one less stress that you ain't got to worry about. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy because I have had literally people that have joined, 3 months, they life change. You know what I mean? 6 months, they life change. 90 days, whatever, right? This is something that truly, you know, what you put in is what you get out. But consistency and doing in something that you are actually proud of, that you enjoy, that's what I teach. Again, I'm not for the whole get rich quick scheme. Again, if that's your thing, by all means, I'm all about taking something that you are already passionate about, taking something that you already love to do, right? And turning that into income for a lifetime. Like, to me, that's crazy. And I don't understand why so many people would rather, right? Well, I want to do this, or I want to do what she's doing, or whatever. Bitch, what are you good at? What are people already asking you for? What are people already talk to you about all the time? And like, you should be getting paid for that, y'all. And we live in an era where people will pay for a shortcut. Bitch, what is the shortcut that you did that she don't know how to figure out, or that person don't know how to figure out? We'll get paid for it. I know everybody's trying to say digital marketing is dead or whatever. It's not fucking dead. No, the dead part is this y'all falling for this bullshit of, you're gonna make this 10K in 2 days if you buy this course. You don't have to go through the motherfucker at all. You just buy it. You're gonna just get on there and start off by making fake screenshots, right? Bring in a whole bunch of people. And then once you start making the money, then go back into your StanStar and start refreshing it. That's what they teaching y'all. Instead of saying, hey, take time to actually learn this shit. Because not only can you turn around and fuck around and sell this course, right? Bitch, you can start creating courses for other people. You can do that. You ain't even got to be on this motherfucker like that. Bitch, you can call your local businesses, get on Google and be like, hey, you need me to build, hey, I built this website for you. I'll sell it to you for $500. You know what I mean? So it's so much more than that. And if you're in a community and inside of a program where the coach, you actually, it's a tangible thing, right? You can talk. And that's why I wanted people to be able to scale their businesses along with me. And hell, scale faster than me. Shit, I hope you can, girl. I just want to brag on you, okay? Bitch, that's why I be telling my student, okay, Kayla, she done made $826,000, okay, and she started 6 months after me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we should be talking about. And again, when you're encouraging other people, when you bragging on other people, and when you're in a sense of gratitude, like, there's no way that you'll ever be broke. There's no way that you can't win. There's no way that you can't have the things that you want to have, y'all. Like, I would say this to my husband every single day because y'all, I'm so grateful, and it's so crazy how like digital marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever, truly changed my life. But I really take this shit as for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if y'all like me. I don't give a fuck if you follow me. I don't give a fuck if you. All I know is, baby, if clicking that link is gonna change your life. I can tell you that. Clicking that link, getting in proximity with me, it's gonna change your motherfucking life. I guarantee you that. If you put it to work, right? But at the same time, like, I'm just grateful that I didn't do this shit for the wrong reasons, or I didn't do it for attention. I did it for, maybe I wanted to get out of the situation that I was. Bitch, I was tired of overthinking. And like I said, running from Repo Man, praying and making payment arrangements, bitch. I wanted to just I said, God, if I could just put these bills on auto pay or whatever like that. And I was like, you know what? When I started getting money, I did have that poor mindset of like, oh, bitch, I'm about to trick. That's why I ain't gonna lie, y'all, bought my motherfucking Range Rover so fast. But I was like, I don't want no motherfucking car payment. Okay, let me go ahead and pay this shit off. But I turned around and I immediately was like, man, how can I? And I knew that that's when everything shifted for me, that I didn't have this mindset of, okay, if I do this or whatever like that, how much money can I make? I was like, no, what can I create or what else can I invest in, right? That's going to keep making me more money. So, because I don't want to do this shit forever. I don't want to be having to show up on here or whatever. Like, bitch, I don't want to be getting on live 18 times a day. I want to pop up when I want to pop up, right? And so, again, I think more people should talk about that and expose that, because so many people are falling into, well, damn, I didn't know I was going to be on live every single day or whatever like that. I mean, bitch, yeah. This motherfuckers out here, y'all, that was making millions. And they're on this motherfucker 8 times a day. But I thought we wasn't trading our time for money. Okay. So again, you need to take the time to actually learn how to build assets. Yeah, that shit may take time, but it's the best thing that you can do. You didn't sit back and watch somebody for a whole year, bitch. You could have been and made it. You could have been and picked up the momentum by now and been consistent. And again, for a lot of people, y'all, especially if you start on a brand new page, realistically, hell no, that shit ain't gonna happen in no 2 days, in no 3 days, in no 4 days, in no 5 days. But at the same time, again, it's another reason why I built NPM. I literally, y'all, have sold my community to moms of me just being at Sky Zone. Like, literally me being at Sky Zone, because as a mom, again, stop trying to fall into this thing of like, oh, I want to sell some shit just to be selling it. Like, I don't believe in this shit. I'm not passionate about it. I don't know what it's about. All I just know is it's got all these streams of income in here, bitch, or whatever like that. You gonna make all this money. What did you learn from it? You know what I mean? And then people wonder why shit runs out, or why shit times out, or why damn, you was making all this money now all of a sudden, but where's the real talent? Where's the real skill of? Where's that? We don't want to talk about that. We'll talk about that another day. But I'm just saying, y'all, for real. So like, if you're a mom, like I said, I encourage you, click the link in the bio. You can preview NPM, and get 7 days of really me, y'all. I'm the only creator inside of my community. That was another thing that God was very adamant on me. Now, one thing I will say that I have coming very, very soon inside of NPM, because I'm big on pushing ownership, right? And I encourage all of my mamas inside of my community, right? They are, first of all, amazing. Like, they had some of the ideas and the things that these women do, like, and this is what we need more of, like, women in gardening, women that is in banking, women that is in real estate. And again, if we all come together, right, and help each other and support one another, businesses, right, we all can make a lot of money, y'all. Word of mouth is one of the most powerful things when it comes to marketing. That's why it's a lot of bullshit out here. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't say that, but as it is. But it is. That's why there's a lot of bullshit out here, y'all, because word of mouth is so powerful. But again, I know, so I've met and I've come across so many amazing, talented moms that are so fucking creative that I'm like, bitch, like, again, if you know, if you're inside of my community, But I'm like, bitch, if you don't fucking patent this shit and copyright this shit ASAP, and that's what you need. You need a motherfucker pushing you and really like making you make that shit pop. And that's what I do. If you know me, you know. I'm gonna push you, bitch. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out, and I'm gonna tell you about it. Y'all, I literally have a whole module or a whole video inside my mindset module. And that's one thing when you get inside of if you want to check out NPM, the 7-day preview, you actually let you get access to it, because the mindset module alone is literally worth the price of admission, y'all. And the fact that you can start literally, like, again, I give you a free 7 days, but y'all have no excuse. If you are a mom and you're not where you want to be, you're not getting the encouragement you want, your confidence is lacking, bitch, you want to make some more money, right? You need to get inside of NPM, because not only do I push you, but I give you the shortcuts and the wins that I won, that I wish that somebody would have like helped me and push me. I had to push my motherfucking self. Nobody was helping me, y'all. Okay, nobody was fucking helping me, bitch. I had to figure it out, and I, you know what I mean. But at the same time, I was so determined. I was like, but then I was like, man, all moms could be doing this shit. What mama, y'all? I went to brunch today hiding from the kids, girl. I had to hide from the kids. And I'm like, every time I'm just so grateful, because, and I know it's the dumbest, pettiest shit, but I'm just like, every mom should be hiding from their kids right now, out having brunch, having you a whole motherfucking flight, bitch, to yourself, got you some French toast with some strawberries, some crispy bacon, okay, and just taking your motherfucking time, bitch. You ain't rushing. Imagine you not rushing. You ain't rushing. You ain't bothered. And then, you know what? After you go out to brunch, you're going to take yourself, look, bitch, let's go in the mall and go get me, bitch, I want a new pair of sunglasses, right? Every mom should experience that, and you can, sis. You're not far from it. It just takes you actually believing and saying, you know what? Why can't I? Why can I not? And again, sometimes it takes being around other people that are going to encourage you and push you to think that way. Because, bitch, why don't you think that way? Why don't you think you can't make $20,000 in a day? Why are you so afraid to think that way? Who is going to fight you? Who's going to beat you up? Okay, you gotta start thinking that way because again, there's nothing wrong. Use that motherfucking job, bitch, as a platform. Okay, bitch, I know. Like, if you thought, I wish more women would think this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. I promise. For some of y'all, that ain't maybe living paycheck to paycheck, right? But you got just the fuck enough, bitch. You got just enough, right? You literally have just enough. Like, you get paid, girl, and all your bills is paid into you. You like, you know what, God, I'm grateful for that. That's a blessing, and it is, right? But imagine, okay, you using this job, your 9 to 5, right? It's easy too. I mean, yeah, your boss be, you know, your motherfucking nerves sometimes, but for the most part, it's cool, especially if you was getting something over the top. If you was making just the extra, let's say $3,000 a month, nothing crazy, right? Just an extra $3,000 a month, that wouldn't be life changing for you. You could go get your hair, your nails done, and not feel guilty about it. You could go or start saving maybe for a trip or something like that, so you don't have to fucking pay it on a payment plan or on a credit card and be having to worry about this shit later. And God forbid something don't fucking happen, then that then fucked up the whole process and the money flow and all that shit, right? So again, a lot of people be so, I think, fall in this idea of, well, all the gurus are saying, you know, they're making 30K or 40K, 50K. Since an extra $3,000 could be life changing, and that's not hard to do. An extra 10K a month, y'all, could be life changing, and that's not hard to do. You got to stop thinking shit is so far fetched or whatever like that for you to do. You know, one thing that I used to always tell myself was, I took my salary and I was like, okay, if I make $96,000 a year or whatever like that, right? And that's what I made. Yeah, salary technically after taxes and shit, bitch. That's more like damn near felt like 69. Okay. But if I made that in a year, right? Okay, I made it. So regardless of whatever, I made it in a year. Why I can't do it in 6 months? Why I can't do it in 5 months? Why I can't do it in 3 months? Right. And that's where people need to start thinking about, instead of saying, oh, that's just too hard. That's just too impossible. Bitch, you do that shit. You smarter than the motherfuckers at your job. You know more than your motherfucking boss or whatever. And you getting paid this salary. Okay. Why you can't make that same salary in just less time? If you be intentional about it, if you really think about it, if you be consistent about it, right? And again, if y'all don't take shit away from me or whatever like that, I really want you to think about that going forward, because you already did it. And not Keisha, not you watching somebody, not nobody else or whatever like that. You already did it. I don't care if it's, bitch, if it's 40,000. I don't care if it's fucking 25,000 a year. Bitch, you done already did it, right? You done already made 25. We gonna lowball it because again, bitch, because like I said, at this point, there's no more middle class. Either you got it or you don't. Okay, either you over, bitch, you gotta be over really 6 figures these days in order to live a damn near decent life. Or I don't know how you doing it, but, and I live in Indiana. So, but I'm just saying. So again, if it's, hey, I make $25,000 every year. That's how much I make on my salary. That's what it say, bitch. After taxes, it's more like 10. But y'all bitches be getting a lot of money back on y'all taxes, okay? Like, I will say that. Because I don't get back shit, okay? But this, again, let me not go here sidetrack. But okay, you make $25,000, right? How can you think about it? And bitch, pull out ChatGPT if you need to. I don't know, pull out Claude. I don't care, whatever, right? But how can I? Because again, y'all need to start doing math. Making 6 figures, y'all. I used to be like, man, when I make and then I made my first 6 figures in 9 months. I was like, but bitch, when I make that, this is gonna be motherfucking life changing. Y'all, 6 figures is only $274 a day. Baby, selling one NPM. If you sold one NPM, had one conversation, went on one motherfucking live, bitch, I built the thing for you. I mean, if you don't want to build no shit, you know what I'm saying? If you sold, you'll make more than 6 figures. But y'all, 6 figures is literally $274 a day. That's not hard to do at all. Not at all. You can do it selling somebody else's shit. You can create your own thing. I literally have students, y'all. And again, this is what I encourage to all my mamas inside of NPM. Seriously, like, yeah, if you want to start with reselling the program, do that as you're learning, right? And then, but the goal is ownership. The goal is for you to have your own community, your own brand, or whatever. Because again, nobody can control that. Nobody can. That's your shit. That's your shit. Like, for real, that's your shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucking job. I don't care if you the motherfucking assistant GM. Motherfuckers love to like flex off of a title. But again, if a motherfucker decide that, hey, I no longer want you, because we going to that in this world right now. I don't like you. You're black. You're black. Get the fuck up out of here. Then what? And to see so many women, them 300,000 black women that lost their job, I'm pretty sure they were living a decent lifestyle. Them women was making good money, right? But to have somebody really come and sweep the rug up underneath your ass, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it's like you living this lifestyle, trying to maintain this lifestyle or whatever. And it's like, that's why it's I'm telling y'all, the best thing that you can do is invest in yourself. The best thing that you can do in this time and point right now is learn skills. Because if the shit does go to the world, go to hell, which it is, you better get right with Jesus. I'm just saying, right? if these businesses shut down or whatever like that, for you to be, that's why I think a lot of people don't think about it like this. Yeah, you can sell courses and all that shit, right? But they're gonna need people that know this information, right? And that really puts you at the top of the food chain for knowing this information and to be at that point, because it surprises me still to this day how many people are so like, well, I refuse to use AR. Bitch, it is what it is. This is what it is. You better learn this shit because it's gonna replace your ass. So you better be thinking about the same thing. Hey, what can I do, or who can I build, or what agent can I put together so it can make me or save me some time, save me some energy, make me some money or whatever. Like that's how y'all should be thinking. Yeah, fuck some. Oh, I want to buy a Lamborghini and shit. That's y'all. That's where y'all be getting this shit fucked up. Y'all need to know. You need to have some money in the safe, bitch. A money in an overshore account because shit might go left. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I can't leave my job. I can't leave this 9 to 5. What are you gonna do? But again, y'all, I'm sorry, this live one left. But yeah, that was kind of like my rant for just how I feel. But it really is frustrating, y'all. Like I said that, and I just can't bring myself to actually get on this motherfucker and lying to y'all and being like, yeah, girl, you gonna make 50K in 6 months. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, unless I don't care what nobody say, even for the white bitches, okay? Unless your ass has a motherfucking following ahead of time, I guarantee. No, and don't get me wrong, because I have seen people, I've had even my own students, and I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying, like, bitch, you're not gonna make $1 million in a day. You're not. And the reason why I can say this, and I can say this confidently, because again, y'all, I've been around people that I truly thought that I admired and thought that was really out here getting it, and then to be in their spaces, like these intimate spaces with people, right? And for them to say like they lied, oh, I don't give a fuck, and I'm like here I am telling motherfuckers all my goddamn business and being honest or whatever, like, and I'm like, man, but people y'all be really falling for the shit, and I'm like, and they be really having y'all think that y'all ain't qualified. I'm like, bitch, yeah, I ain't made no more, but shit, 10K is still life changing for me, huh? 5K, that's crazy. Y'all motherfuckers every time they making 10 and ain't making that, and I'm like, y'all be, and that's what for a minute, like that's what be making me take a step back, because I'm just like, y'all want some bullshit. Y'all want motherfuckers to flash shit in y'all face, and because the amount of people that have told me, y'all, you should be showing your Chicago apartment all the time. You should be walking around and bitch, I'm there to enjoy I'm there to enjoy it for myself. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got to say. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all gotta stop. Hey, Miranda girl, y'all gotta stop falling for this shit, y'all. Like, it's really motherfuckers out here that really know this shit and really want to help you. And that's why I encourage you. I wouldn't be giving y'all no 7-day fucking preview for free if I was trying to scam you, if I was trying to get over it. Bitch, come in and experience it for yourself, because I know for a fact that there is nothing else, point blank period, that touches the shit. And that's why, when I put together NPM, I was like, oh, I got all these different creative friends. Maybe I can get them to, and it was crazy because, again, me lowering myself, and this is what a lot of y'all do. Y'all sit back and y'all be like, oh, I'm not qualified because she's taking off so fast and she's did this and it's worked for her or whatever like that. And it's like, bitch, why are you comparing yourself? God got a bigger blessing for you. God got something way bigger for you, but you so worried about what Keisha doing over here. You so worried about whatever. And it's like, fuck that. Like, your journey and your story, do this shit for you. I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers be saying like, oh, well, I quit my job and I did it. I mean, if that's what you want to do, cool. But I don't have to show up on this motherfucker every day. I don't have to beg nobody. I don't have to convince nobody. I literally pray and ask God, hey, God, position me. Put me in front of the moms that I need to be in front of. Put me in front of the people that want help. Put me in front of the women that want to be poured into, that want to be encouraged. And, even though with selling my community, times were like, if I was so hell bent on that, I wouldn't get opportunities to put people's communities together for them and put together people, and mentor people and think opportunity, y'all. And that's the point, what I'm trying to make. It's all about ownership. Okay. Fuck, learn digital marketing. Fuck affiliate marketing. No, bitch, learn ownership. Learn these skills, right? So you don't have to do too much. So you don't have to get on here and beg nobody. So you don't have to be on this motherfucker. Because being on here 8 hours a day is crazy to me. That's insane. Like, bitch, I'll just work this motherfucking job. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like that's what I do this for. And I'm so grateful that, I can take a step back. Thank you, A. I can take a step back whenever I want to. I can show up whenever I want to, and I still make money, in my sleep. And yeah, it may not be, like these crazy numbers or whatever, but I do what works for me. And I think a lot of y'all could benefit from that. You know what I mean? Again, don't fall into this trap of thinking like, oh, you got to quit your job and it's going to be this or whatever like that. And like, no, be smart about it, because what if the internet shuts down tomorrow? What if your page shuts down tomorrow? Then what? you know what I mean, you relying on this, why not take what you get and again invest in it? Do more in it. Stop trying to prove to the people on this internet that you got it like that. And really, you know what I'm saying, really get this shit, really get the skills. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I don't get on here and show y'all, baby, I could, like I said, I could stunt. Motherfuckers would think I'd be renting cars. I could get on here and stunt so bad. Like, and like I said, and they really kind of, like I said, kind of rubbed me the wrong way that people was like, you should be showing your apartment or you should be showing your cars or you should be doing this or whatever like that. That's how you going to get more sales. That's how you going to grow. That's how you going to do all that. And I'm like, so not actually genuinely get on here and showing people for free, right? Giving y'all free tips, answering y'all questions, making myself available. That ain't that. And now the world or people have gotten so used to that and people have fallen into, well, she was showing this and okay, that's all she does is show you screenshots. What does she help you with? What does she know? What is she doing? Like, you know, and again, that's why shit be hot and then it's not. Shit be hot and then it's not. Shit be hot. So, I'm praying and asking God, like I said, to, send the women that are ready, send the moms that are ready, send the moms that want support. Like I said, if you have any questions, I try to get on here a few times out of the week. I'm a lot more consistent on YouTube more than anything because TikTok and Instagram, child, girl, it's that. But again, if you're a mom, like I said, and you want maybe support, and again, maybe you've even been burned before, maybe you've gotten a course and you were excited and you were motivated, but sometimes just being in the right space, in the right environment makes a whole hell of a lot of difference too. A lot of my students, for example, they started the way that I started, right? And one things that I hear all the time is, yay, the program that we both kind of started with, it was amazing. The information was great. It was good, but the vibe, but the energy, right, it was hard to learn. It was hard to stay consistent because they didn't really resonate with it. And, again, that's why NPM is very laid back, y'all. Very chill. I don't know, like, that's why I be saying, like, I'm not a motherfucking coach or like a mentor, bitch. I'm a mama who found a way. And I'm like, damn, it actually really worked when you apply the strategy, you apply the system or whatever like that, and you follow along with that shit. That it worked. And then I just started trying the shit on other people and it actually worked. So I'm like, okay, this is a real thing. And so, that's it. Like, I'm not, again, I don't do this really for I love making money and that's a great thing. But now being able to invest in so many different, like, y'all, I've gotten it. And one thing that I'm really, really falling in love into is investing in real estate. Like, just, y'all, let me tell you something. I thought digital marketing and affiliate marketing was easy, but bitch, and I ain't gonna lie, it is scary. But I've been really, I've now flipped 4 houses. Well, let me not lie, make it seem like I flip these bitches. No, bitch, I'm into actually. I said I'm really a high priced loan shark, bitch. But no, like being an investor is, girl, I fucking love it, especially with a motherfucker that know what you're doing. Okay, I got me a good little shout out to Victor. Shout out to Victor. And these are one of the things, or one of the manifestations of investing in myself, y'all. One $500 course changed my life completely, not because of the shit that was in it, right? But what it exposed me to and what it made me start thinking about. And again, instead of having this broke mindset of like, oh my God, this is the most money I ever made, I was like, okay, I made this lump sum of money really, really fast. And damn, I'm consistently doing it by literally doing the bare minimum. This is why I'm always trying to encourage y'all and tell y'all this, right? But I immediately was like, okay, let me get a financial planner. Because bitch, I don't ever want to be broke again. I don't ever want to go back to this shit. Because I seen so many people saying like they would make so much money and then bitch, they'll be broke in 6 months. I said, okay, bitch, what can I do? So I ain't gotta be, you know what I mean? And so I invested into Airbnb, I invested into Turo, and then I just recently, like I said, now to be my 4th home, y'all, that in less than a year, which is crazy. And I'm like, bitch, that was this y'all fixing your credit and getting business, bitch. I'm just saying, you need to be experiencing this shit, okay? But anyways, y'all, if y'all don't have any questions, that was my little vent sesh, and that was kind of like my I guess that was like my vent sesh on just like this space of digital marketing, because I feel like I'm like so involved, but then at the same time I'm like so pulled back from it because I'm like, people are freaking out like, oh my God, courses and shit, that shit is dying. Nah, the bullshit is dying, y'all. The bullshit is dying. Real shit, real vibes, real energy, shit where you can really learn and it's gonna be a shortcut. That shit ain't dying. AI is not necessarily replacing you. It's meant to enhance us. But will everyday motherfuckers be losing their job? Hell yeah. So again, why wouldn't you want something of your own? Why wouldn't you want your own piece of the pie? So if shit do go sideways, right? Cool. Again, there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Again, I encourage everybody, if you can, bitch, hold the fuck out. That's what I'm doing, y'all. Like every day, hell yeah, I'd be like, bitch, I can quit this motherfucker, and that's such a good feeling. But at the same time, I love the fact that I'm not worried about, health insurance. I love the fact that, hell, I'm even building a 401k in my job. If I make it 10 years, which, like I said, I work from home, bitch. So it be and a bitch be out of town, but I know they be checking my VPN because sometimes I be having difficulties when I be trying to log in and shit, trying to log into Teams. But no, but seriously, like I love that, and it allows me to know that a motherfucker can never tell me no. I can walk into a car lot, motherfucker can't tell me no. Bitch, I can go buy something. You know, I used to remember having that anxiety of filling out applications and them being like, no, or it can't happen or whatever. Now I don't have that feeling. Now I don't have that, you know, that thought processes. There's not anything that, you know, literally me and my husband take unexpected vacations all the time. My husband is a big NFL fan. Like, you know, being able to do those things and knowing that my kids are set, knowing that my kids are trust fund babies now, all because I invested in me, is one of the best things that I can do. And y'all, in a way, some things don't last forever. That's why it's kind of like, you know, you invest in this shit now, right? But create other opportunities, you know, and that's what I talk about inside of my community. Not, hey, try to learn 18,000 income streams at once. No, master that shit. I don't know why people don't want to say that. No, bitch. Inside of my community, it ain't a whole bunch of, I don't teach you 18,000 different ways to make money. I don't, because if this one way, if you take it, run with that shit, scale that shit, it's more than enough, right? And then by default, from the skills that of what you watch yourself do with this, that allows you, it's almost inevitable for you not to be able to do more. I had no intention of ever creating my own community or ever doing private mentorship or ever creating people's school communities. Hell no. Like never, ever, right? But it came because it's like you get bored almost, right? When I mastered, okay, damn, I know every month I can make 10K, 10K, but really me doing the bare minimum, me showing up on live a couple days out of the week, you know what I'm saying, me posting you know what I mean, or whatever like that. And like I said, it gets addicting for anybody that gets on live 18 times a day. I mean, to each his own. I love that for you. Do your thing. But I got into this because I wanted ease, because I wanted my time back, because I wanted slow mornings, because I wanted to go sneak off for my kids, and like I said, go eat brunch and shit. And not feel guilty about it because I wanted to go get my nails and my hair done, girl, and not feel guilty about it because I need to pay my light bill. That's what I got into this shit for, right? And I've been able to do so many other amazing things for it. Like, you know, like y'all, I bought my dream car and I paid for my shit cash, okay? No car, no bitch. No title in a safe, okay? I, you know, bought my dream apartment, and I've never owned anything in my life. My credit always been fucked up, y'all. I bought my dream apartment in Chicago, and it's crazy because I'm already talking about I want to get another one. Ain't that crazy? I said, babe, I'm about to sell this shit, bitch, and we about to get something bigger. You know what I mean? But bitch, all I'm saying is dream big. And like I said, if you're not around a motherfucker, or you around people that you scared to dream big around, that's problem number one, bitch. Change your community, change your space, and get around people that want to fucking own an island, bitch. Get around people that think highly of themselves, or they're not going to feel a certain type of way about you sharing your dreams and your goals or whatever like that. And that's why I created NPM. So if you're interested, girl, click the link in my bio, get your 7-day preview. You know what I'm saying? And again, once you get inside, baby, once you watch that mindset module, girl, if you don't look, when you get inside, I'm gonna tell you this. Click the link in the bio, right? Click on NPM 7-day preview. When you get inside, all right, watch the mindset module. Watch the last video in there. Literally me cussing you out. I guarantee you it's gonna change your motherfucking life, bitch. It's gonna change your life today. All right, because you need to hear it. You need somebody to cuss your ass out and remind you how amazing you are, how talented you are, bitch. All the shit that you went through in your motherfucking life, and you talking about, I don't know if I can do it, bitch. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you are a mama raising a kid every fucking day, you are probably still. Look, I be saying to myself, well, I'm a kid myself. I don't know how I'm doing this shit. No, but seriously, like, if you can do that, bitch, you can do anything. You're already running a business, right? Y'all already on this motherfucker, on this internet, scrolling for free, sharing posts for free. Why the fuck are you not getting paid for it? Why? Okay. But all right, y'all. I enjoyed this little rant of mine. Again, YouTube, I will be reposting this as a long form video. So I'm gonna wrap up a little intro. I'm gonna get off on TikTok. But y'all, do I have anybody on TikTok that has any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let me know if you got any questions. But again, if you're just hopping in here, if you're a mom, baby, I help mamas get that ownership. Okay, I help mamas literally truly change their life and transform their lives. In no way am I saying this shit happens overnight, bitch. It takes time, okay? Just like you raising the motherfucking kids, just like you know what I'm saying, becoming, like, even stepping into motherhood, y'all, baby. I'm telling you, I'm still figuring this shit out, right? But it can truly be life-changing. Not everything is about just the money. It's about, you know, feeling better about yourself, feeling more confident about yourself, because that alone can change how you make money, bitch. If you start thinking that you was actually worth something and valuable, bitch, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing. But okay, y'all, if y'all don't have any questions, I think I'm gonna get off of here. But again, click the link in the bio, and I will see y'all on next one on YouTube. As far as y'all, hey, I don't know what your name is. How are you? Are you a mom? Oh, girl, I made $1.25 on I made $1. Look, y'all, look, always making some money, bitch. I made $1.25 on TikTok. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Why are y'all not on this money trend? I'm just playing. But for real. Do y'all have any questions? Again, y'all haven't been on here. I need to upload a long form YouTube video. So that's why I was like, this is about to be a technically I was just venting, so this is gonna be a digital marketing, affiliate marketing catch-up video, or just let's talk about it. Because first of all, I'm just really behind. Whenever I get behind on like Instagram DMs and stuff like that, I get overwhelmed because I really do be trying to answer everybody, but then y'all be asking me dumbass questions and it be really pissing me off. It be really fucking pissing me off if I'm being honest. And I be genuinely trying to help y'all. And I be like, "Why y'all really be pissing me the fuck off?" Because like so many of y'all be like, "Girl, can I say another thing?" Because y'all know on YouTube, I be really, really, really real with y'all ass. You said you a whole guy. Okay, well, I didn't know. Well, that's okay. I help the guys too. If you want to learn how to build your own asset, you can click the link in my bio and grab the Sicko Method, okay? You get me as your coach. And honestly, I don't even be talking about the Sicko Method. I need to do that more, y'all, too. Again, y'all, I don't be on here. I just be on here trying to answer any questions that y'all have, trying to help y'all. I might get back on later. I might get back on later and make a video on how to create a digital product and sell that bitch for no money. Because that'd be another thing. I literally be showing y'all how to do shit with no money, and y'all still don't know how to do it. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to hear it. If you're broke, it is really your own fault. It really is, because there's no reason why you watching me and you ain't making no money. At least an extra $1,000 a month. And I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying y'all need to hear that shit, because that's what y'all be getting on here. I need to get on your page for some motivation, bitch. Why? When you're not gonna do anything. Why? Because you be motivating me and you be getting me together, but you still haven't did shit. I don't understand. Y'all have been trying to do good, but y'all know I don't like to say that I got friends because I'll fucking jinx it. But let me just say, I've been what's the word? I don't know. Meeting up with people like in Chicago. Chicago has been a very like just refreshing, because motherfuckers, they mindset they on the same shit that I'm on. That's important. Again, it's so important to be on the same shit that you're on, and people ain't feeling a certain type of way. You talking about your goals and shit or whatever like that, right? You gotta let me know what your name is. If you're interested, for real, I'll be happy to help you get started. The Sicko Method is really true, and I built it because so many guys would be like, "Damn, you don't help the guys." So I literally built it for that, y'all. I don't really talk about it as much. Again, I know I can do a better job. It's just, if you want the help, I'm gonna help you. Okay, like I don't really. I'm not getting on here begging y'all for shit. I can't do it. It's not in me. I forgot where I was going with that, but no, being around, just like-minded people that be on the same shit that you be on, it really is. It's life-changing. But y'all, just so many people, it really pisses me off how many people be like, but I want to, y'all. I be giving motherfuckers the whole game plan. I be like, hey, post this YouTube video, right? This motherfucker gonna bring in hope. Y'all, YouTube, I'm telling you, it's a long game, but the shit can change your motherfucking life. Like, bitch, the shit can change your life. Y'all, you can post a YouTube video, and I'm not playing. Like, this really is my secret sauce. This is why y'all ain't got no new content out of me in literally months. Because I'm gonna repurpose my shit to stay visible. Okay, stay a little 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I don't give a fuck about views, right? Because on average, I'm gonna get at least 1,000 views, and at least 10 motherfuckers is gonna buy. I'm good. I'm really good from that. And that's how I be trying to do numbers in my head. Same thing with y'all. Y'all be shooting for the motherfuckers. Y'all be shooting for the y'all be like, if I can't make 50K in 30 days, I'm not doing it. I'm like, bitch, I'm not mad at the 3K. I'm not mad at 3K and then kind of scaling up, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean? I'm just saying. He said, I heard the old way of television product is dead. So I literally was just talking about that. I don't know if you were on here. So it is, but it is. It's more so the old way is dead as far as like the what's the best way to say it? Implementation is more of a thing. Like, people want, like, you can literally say, okay, put me together an ebook in ChatGPT, right? And it'll write you an ebook, and you can drop that bitch in. Hell, you can use Claude, and you ain't even got to drop shit. You can use Claude and have Claude literally write the whole ebook for you, really all of that. But at the same time, that shit's cool. But y'all got to remember, AI is taught by us. Okay, so that's why AI be giving you some bullshit ass answers. Let me get off here, because I'm gonna go on a whole motherfucking tangent. But so this is the thing. What I teach inside of both of my programs, whether it's NPM, so I have a framework, and this is what I always teach with my students. I call it the Sicko Method, which is the Sicko or whatever like that. But I also teach it inside of NPM Whip. The game to this shit, to making a lot of money, is learn high income skills, right? Utilize the motherfucking internet to create some bomb ass content. That's the S is for skills. C is for content, bitch. Okay. But and then y'all, the content that you create, literally, because the power of our iPhones, y'all, marketing, all that shit, right? Short form content is literally one of the most powerful tools that you can use to make a lot of fucking money. But when you learn skills, right, it helps you show. A lot of y'all posting content every fucking day, right? A lot of y'all do that shit, right? But you have no purpose behind it. You're not intentional with it. You don't understand marketing. You don't understand sales psychology. You don't understand why people motherfucking buy. You don't know the different type of buyers, right? That's why it's cute. Like, this AI shit is cute, but at the same time, you still have to have the back frame of knowledge behind it. Okay. I can say put together an ebook for me or whatever like that. But again, do you know about market analysis? Do you know about, again, how people buy? Do you know the type of buyers? Do you know what I'm saying? You be trying to talk to everybody fucking body when you have a set audience and you should be leading with. There's so many things behind the scenes that people don't realize. And again, and that's why they saying the old way of digital marketers didn't know the old way of motherfuckers just making up screenshots and saying, hey, this course is so amazing. And if I get 100 more people to say that this course is amazing, you're going to just buy this shit because you heard 100 people say it. Well, meanwhile, like I said, there's little people like me who know I don't really promote my shit like that. I don't really show up all the time because, again, I'm doing this more so like passively. And also when the fuck I want to do it, because that was kind of the point why I got into it. Where it's like, and again, I'm not just saying this because it's me pumping my own shit, but I'm like, I've been around people, y'all, that, and I was saying this earlier if you didn't hear me, who literally I look up to, who have that made literally 100,000 times more money than I have, right? And they asking me for advice. They're asking me to build stuff for them. They're asking me, and I'm like, man, if I was a shady ass person, maybe I could shut some shit down. Okay, I could go viral, bitch. But I'm like, I have no intention of doing that. But I think it's funny. But I'm like, that's just what. And to me, I think that's very interesting that we live in this world of a motherfucker don't show you no kind of real receipts. I mean, when I say real receipts, like actually life-changing people, their stories, what it actually did for them. Like nobody be doing it. They be showing you, they go into their stand store. And again, I've had people, y'all, that literally have told me, hey, start off showing a whole bunch of screenshots. And by using them fake screenshots, you're going to get a flux of people that are going to buy from you. They're going to buy from you, right? And then you're going to actually really start making the money because you got these flux of people buying from you from your fake screenshots. You don't take the time to learn fuck the information, girl. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. Just talk about the program. And as you start growing and getting all these followers and shit, like, so that's one way. Those are the scammers. That's what some people do, right? But then there's other people that, again, like, I don't just rely on, me selling my community or my courses. Like, again, I fell into mentoring people. So I do like one-on-one mentorships with people, helping them build their personal brands. And I charge $2,000 just to work with me for 30 days. And I usually take like 10 people at a time. So, I have that income, right? And then also like I will do, my one-on-one calls, whatever like that. But usually my one-on-one calls, I do apply it to something that you purchase. Again, I'm not in this about like, don't get me wrong, bitch. A bitch is going to make some money. Don't ever get it fucking twisted. A bitch is going to make some money somehow, some way, y'all. But at the same time, like, I don't lead with that. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm like, I've tried to hire coaches, y'all. And again, maybe this is why I ain't made $1 million yet. Again, I'm not doing it for, I mean, I am doing it for the money. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I guess you could say I'm just not greedy, I guess that's what it is. Sorry, my little plant is acting crazy. Y'all know my little tree, I be having her everywhere. So when they say I keep hearing that, I just think that, a lot of the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Again, like NPM inside of my community, I'm all about just like the culture of it. And I think it's hard when you're trying to learn from 18,000 different people. I feel like that's the thing that fucks people up and stuff like that. But when you're learning from somebody who really did this shit, who's really doing this shit, who's actively doing it, who's actively scaling, who's actively trying different things, and as shit evolves, as things change. Like I remember we were all crazy about ChatGPT, and now it's Claude, and now even Claude is kind of like, okay, bitch, they got OpenClaw where you can literally build an agent, and this motherfucker can do everything. You know what I mean? So it's like, as I learn new things, I always try to share that within my community. On top of, bitch, sometimes just as a mom, you need somebody to talk to, bitch, because it's just hard. There's that, right? And so, yeah, that's why I think that, I don't know. I think that communities, are still going to be around for quite some time, but the what is it called? But just I don't know, the get rich, like, but I hate to say it like that because it's like, I wouldn't, cause like, bitch, I ain't get rich. I just got some more money. You know what I mean? Like the selling the course. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the easiest things, bitch. Affiliate marketing as a whole. I just told y'all can fucking sign up for fucking Stand Store, Beacons, and literally just tell people to sign up. And you can make some motherfuckers be doing that with Legal Shield. Like, word of mouth is everything, you know? So I don't know. You said I heard that from Ariel Pryor. You know her? Yeah, I do know Ariel, and she's killing it. She's like a young girl, and that'd be another thing. I'm like, y'all be getting pissed off when y'all be seeing these young ass people. Bitch, a 15-year-old talking about, yeah, I just made 1 million. Bitch, I'd be offended. That's why I be like, man, y'all ain't mad enough for me. That's why I'm like, motherfuckers that's broke in this era right now, it's on you, because y'all spend so much time on Facebook, you'll spend so much time on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube, and watching. Maybe that time that you were watching, you could have been doing something. I mean, something. Like, and again, like, why I try to encourage the mamas inside my community, and a lot of them are doing this as well too. Like, yeah, bitch, if you want to sell the community, sell the community, right? That's one stream of income, cool. And as a mom, I think it's really easy and simple to do, because you're like talking to yourself. You're not trying to become this person that you're not. You're simply like, bitch, shit, the community alone is worth, you know what I'm saying? The you know what I mean? The retreats and stuff that we got planned, but not only that, but just like, I'm telling y'all, our Q&As is crazy. It really is like no other, like it just isn't. But I don't know. I just think that nigga, this AI shit gonna be around for a minute, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta be worried about. All I'm saying is learn the shit while you can, so you can at least be ahead, so it doesn't feel like, like you're. I wonder, did people feel like that? I'm gonna have to ask my husband, because y'all know he older than me. But like, maybe when like computers like became a thing, yeah, I feel like it was, because like my husband used to, like, even in the last 10 years, he was very like against like computers, right? And didn't want to learn the shit, and held himself back from opportunities of not wanting to learn how to use a fucking computer. I mean, he was like, man, I don't want to be having to email me doing those spreadsheets and shit. And it's kind of like the same thing. I think people are not realizing like that, where like you're missing out on opportunities. You'll be missing out on money by you being so afraid to do this one thing, when it's like, that shit's coming. Bitch, is coming. So you either gonna get used to it or not. Motherfuckers is using Copilot on the job. Like, bitch, write these notes for me. That's why I'm like, oh baby, my job ain't got real motherfucking easy. I'm like, oh baby, been on this shit. They be like, how the fuck do you be? We gave you a week to get this shit done. Bitch, I'll be doing it today. Claude, put this information in there, or are we using Copilot? But so, and it's just like, it's meant to save you time. And again, for people that don't really understand how AI works, again, it's not really. And I think that's the old thing. Like, people was just like, hey, make me a digital product, or hey, give me a caption, or give me a hook, where it's like, that shit don't work like that. You need to be telling AI what to do to enhance your idea, to make it go further, to reach more people, to be keyword friendly, to be SEO, to be, you know what I mean? But it's still you, it's still your idea. And that's one thing that I always, if you're inside of NPM, you know that. I talk about that. Like, that's where a lot of people, I think, are losing, like how many people were winning at this game. Because it was very like, just, hey, do this for me. Where now it's like, it still needs your uniqueness, because everybody's doing it, right? So what's gonna make you stand out? What's gonna make you girl, I don't know. Shit, I'm just over here talking at this point, y'all. But I didn't lost my train of thought. But I'm just saying, like, it still consists of you being you, y'all. And that's the thing. Like, I just wish more people. Let me get out here. I just wish y'all would stop being dusty, crusty, and musty, and believe in y'all motherfucking self, bitch. That's all I want for you, okay? Like, bitch, you should be on a motherfucking yacht doing what the fuck you want to do. It's 4th of July, bitch. What plans do you have? Like, aren't you tired of every fucking summer going by and you ain't able to do the shit that you want to do? Aren't you tired of not being able to celebrate your birthday how you want to? Ain't you fucking tired of, bitch, worrying about, well, who am I gonna make a payment arrangement with this week? Like, you should get tired of it. And then you go online and you see these little kids playing with some motherfucking toys. Bitch, you better start playing with some toys and make you some money. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all ain't desperate enough. Y'all too fucking comfortable. And I'm a big I always go back and read my journals and stuff, because I like to reflect to see how much a bitch done grew, right? And like I'm telling y'all, the thought process that I have in my fucking mind, y'all. When I go back to my highest month in digital marketing I made literally $23,000. I have not made that much money since then, but I always go back and I take myself back every time. I be like, okay, I'm about to get back being consistent. I'm about to put my head there. I'm about to really do this shit. Y'all, when I say I didn't overthink my content, I literally was showing up. I was vlogging, I think damn near every day. I was getting on live. I would get on live every single day. And I was literally writing down. I literally wrote down. I was like, I'm gonna make $20,000 this month. I'm gonna make 20. Bitch, it was the shortest month of the whole motherfucking year. The whole fucking year. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna make $20,000. Watch. I don't know why. I don't know what's possessing me in here, because I always make like literally 9,600 or 10,000. Like, I'm telling y'all, for the longest, I have been stuck at. And again, it's not a bad thing, but I was stuck for so long at 10K, 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 10K. And I'm like, when I wrote it down, it was like, man, I'm about to go all in on this shit. And I don't know why the fuck I'm choosing to do this in February because, like I said, it's the shortest motherfucking month. Bitch, I did that shit. I did that shit. And y'all be so fucking afraid to just really, it sounds corny as fuck to say it, but to bet on yourself, but to really be like, hey, like, I'm gonna do this shit and I'm gonna stand on that shit. And sometimes writing it down is actually you affirming it and saying, no, bitch, I'm gonna stand on this shit. And bitch, set an alarm. That's what the fuck I have to do when I hit my goals, y'all. When I, when I first started making a lot of money in digital marketing, like I have like old videos and I need to do like a carousel or something like that. And I was like, man, I want to, when I made, I literally my first month, I made, $15,000 and it was actually less than a month. It was like in 23 days. And I was like, man, I'm gonna get a fucking Range Rover. I really want to get a motherfucking Range Rover, but I don't know. I don't want to be making it seem like I'm doing this shit for the wrong reason, but I really want to do this shit. I went and test drove one. Bitch, credit fucked up. Okay. Didn't have no credit. Bitch, so bad. Okay. Fucked up. And I remember, and I have this video, and I it's crazy. I didn't even realize that, but bitch, I went to go see that shit any motherfucking way. Every time I be telling people like, the neighborhood that I live in, bitch, I remember me and my husband, we went and came over here. Bitch, when I say we didn't have nothing, y'all, we didn't have shit. Okay, we had just got audited by the IRS, child, and that was a whole motherfucking thing. But like something told me to come over here and like really see myself. And a lot of y'all be holding yourself back from not putting yourselves in situations or not having conversations for people or belittling yourself and being like, oh, I don't know if I should do that, or I ain't got the money to do that. I don't want nobody to do that. Bitch, go window motherfucking shop because you need to feel that shit and really experience that. When I bought my apartment in Chicago, y'all, I promise this is the last thing I'm saying. I'm gonna get off. But for real, I gotta share this with y'all. Me and my husband used to drive down there on the weekend because I always wanted to like live in a big city. Because when I thought I wanted to do like influencing and shit like that, I'm like, bitch, I need to be somewhere where shit popping. Ain't shit going on in Indiana. It's not. I mean, it is, but it ain't. And I just really just wanted that hustle and bustle, but that, you know what I mean? Like that Sex in the City vibe. Okay. But with kids, because I have kids. And so I remember we would go down there because it's not that far. So we would go down there, drive down there, bitch, ain't got no money. Ain't got nothing. But I'm like, I need to be in this motherfucking air. I need to be in this space so I know how this shit fucking feel. Okay, I need to get used to this shit. So many of y'all will hold yourself back from shit or not, put yourself in that environment because you like, oh, I don't have it or I don't have it right now. Bitch, I ain't got it right now. But let me. Okay, how much is the parking? Okay, it's $400 a day. That's crazy. But okay, that's how much it's gonna cost me. Let me start getting my ducks in a row. You know what I mean? You have to, and I don't know, maybe I'm just the type of person that's like that, but I know that's made a huge difference for me. But I literally where my apartment is, the area, it was something about the area. Like I loved it so much. And I remember every time we would be walking, because again, walking, didn't have no money. Okay. Walking around Chicago. And I'm like, it's something about over here. Like I just can see myself, getting up, going to the store, going to the grocery store, getting my little bag. I got my little shopper bag, bitch, because you only can carry so much, because you walking, because I refuse to pay for that motherfucking parking, bitch. But I kept seeing myself, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna be down here, one day I'm gonna be down here, one day, and now that my life is that, y'all, I've always said like I wanted to be like, oh, I live in suburbia during the week, and then on the weekends I'm in the city, and I'm really doing that shit. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that for any of that. I'm saying that like, bitch, I didn't have shit. And to literally everything that I have said, everything that I have written down. And sometimes I have to remind myself of this too, y'all. I'll get into like, oh, I don't know if that's realistic or I don't know or whatever. And it's like, no, bitch, why is it not? Like, you know what I mean? You praying, asking God for, God, if you could just send me an extra $1,000 a month. No, God, if you can align me and put me where I need to be and give my life purpose, I know I'm gonna prosper from that. I know I'm gonna be abundant from that, because how could I not? It's something that you've given me. You know what I mean? And again, when I've tapped into that, yeah, it's not turned out the way that I thought it would look. And again, that was me stepping back and looking at so many people and be like, well, they did it this way and it's got to be like this or whatever. Man, God has blessed me. And I mean, when I say it blessed me, y'all, with so many amazing opportunities. And I'm like, God, how are you? I ain't got no followers. Like, ain't nobody checking for me. And it's a constant reminder. But when you lock in with him, I'm telling y'all, and I'm not like just, y'all see I be cussing all the motherfucking time. So I don't want you to think I'm over here preaching to you, because I'm not, but I'm just saying, but when I really locked in with him and became intentional and set a routine for myself and really like set goals. And I used to think that shit was corny, and honestly got away from motherfuckers, got away from people, like, and isolated myself. Cause again, I just know me. I know the type of person I am. I fall really fast. I don't even want to say like I'm impressionable, but I can get depressed for somebody else's situation. It's crazy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm asking God to work on it because I be caring more than the motherfucker do. And I'm like, damn, bitch, you the one in this shit. But it's crazy. But once I really kind of just really, tapped into myself, like I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all need to do that. A lot of y'all need to really like lock in with God and just instead of praying and asking God for money, ask him for purpose. Ask him for, again, to put you in the right place at the right time in front of the right people. Work on your mind and things like that. Because again, like when you get into your word and you start reading, it's like, baby, struggle. the God that I serve, there's no reason why I'm struck. Like, And I'm like, man, like for the longest, I ain't know that shit. That's the cheat code, y'all. Jesus. He's the cheat code. Okay. And I ain't perfect. I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm telling you, me and my husband, I'm just like, man, it's crazy. The shit, just the stories and the shit that I can give y'all, my life is fucking crazy. My life, and that's why I'm like, bro, I know these people on this internet be like, this bitch is y'all, I don't give a fuck about this internet. Y'all don't need to give a fuck about this internet. You better use it for what it is. Get what you can out of this motherfucker. Invest in yourself. Continue to invest in yourself. Invest in businesses. Invest in opportunities. Fix your credit, bitch. You get some business credit. Because that shit is a whole nother. One day when I told my financial lawyer, I said, one day I'm going to have you in my shit, okay? So you can explain to these motherfuckers, y'all get your shit right so you can get some of this business credit. Because a lot of these motherfuckers out here, they ain't got no money. They got some good credit. And that credit can turn in and buy you properties. And that properties can turn into, baby, let me tell you, it's a whole different game. And everybody should experience this. Every mama should experience this. But everything, I don't care what nobody say, y'all, it requires work. It requires work. Nothing's going to happen overnight. I don't care what these motherfuckers saying. I know so many people where they did it the wrong way. They started off the wrong way, and now they sitting here looking stupid. And now they like, damn, I quit my job because I thought that, but they didn't really lead with any pure intentions. They didn't really lead with actually serving and caring about people and not trying to get over on motherfuckers and fuck somebody up just because you went in or whatever like that. What did you do to get, And that's the thing that I had to take a step back and realize, like, damn, what am I admiring this person for or looking up to this person for? Where I don't know what they baby, I don't know what deals they done made. Y'all bet I'm just saying, okay? But okay, girl, this was my little catch up. I always say I'm back on this motherfucker, be consistent, bitch. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. And that's what I'm so grateful for. And I feel like each and every one of y'all should as well. What I'm going to do is, y'all, I'm going to link NPM in the chat. Again, if you want to get a free 7-day pass, get inside, experience my world, experience the culture, girl. On Wednesdays, I actually do a live Q&A. So if you get in today, you can join our live Q&A tomorrow. Our live Q&A is always amazing. Like literally, some moms literally just bought NPM for the live Q&A. Not to knock anything else that's inside of the program, right? Because the program is amazing. But really, it truly is like no other Q&A. It's just different. But moms, we just get each other. Okay. But all right, girl, I will see you a little bit later. Like I said, I'm going to try to get on y'all. I want to run a marathon. That's one thing I want to start doing inside of my community too. Is getting back on my little live sprints. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm about to be on vacation. So I would say I will be back on this motherfucker, but I'll be lying. But I'm going to try to get on. It's just y'all, let me tell you something. When I be in Chicago, girl, for the people that keep asking me, like, why don't you be showing bitch, because I'm trying to enjoy myself. I worked hard for this shit and I want to reap all the benefits. I don't want to share that with y'all. I don't. But if that's what's going to make y'all asses buy some shit, let me get on there. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, girl.